Oh man.
Are we live?
Hunt Down the Freeman is getting a lot of fucking. Hunt Down the Freeman is getting a lot of attention.
It's getting a lot of hate.
Well, duh. Have you actually seen the Steam page for it?
No.
For tags? It's beautiful because, like, fucking. Yeah, let me.
Let me know when you're about to start stream, and then I'll
We
get...
are started.
We're doing the thing?
We're doing
Okay.
our thing. We're live.
Alright, everyone.
Live.
Hush, 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 hush. I'm gonna stop the recording. Ready?
Yeah,
ready?
they changed the tags for Hunt Down the Freeman again. No, because now it's like, because before it used to be memes, anime, visual novel, but now it's female protagonist, horror, action, and first person. They actually made it right. like Doki Doki Literature Club was similar to the games you played in this one.
Okay.
You know what's the best part? Everything you said about Hunt Down the Freeman is, true of
Alright, guys.
I don't know. I'm out of it.
You
Oh,
ready?
how's the ear? How's the ear?
Oh yeah, no. So I still got it in my ear. Great.
That's fantastic. Why? Get rid of it.
Yeah, no. I'd like to, but I have to wait for the antibiotic to do its work.
We get it.
Man,
it does feel slightly better, but it's not like, it's still like, man, this is annoying, and now it's more annoying now than it hurts. I have to go back to the doctor to get whatever's in my ear out.
Yeah.
Right.
But, it's gonna be fun.
That's one of my greatest fears, not gonna lie. Anyway.
Man, like, if it's really so bugging you so much, why don't you just get it out?
We tried.
I know. I'm messing with you. Why don't you just get it out, man?
Just pull it out with a pair of tweezers, with you fucking gay. Alright, you ready to get started?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I can't believe you ruined this! Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus!
I'm gonna get an ice pack.
Okay.
Should I do a recap of what happened last time?
I'll do the recap when I start recording. I wanna start, right? I gotta do the intro and shit. We started on stream. We haven't started recording.
Yeah,
please.
It's fine. We can gather the forces, if you will.
Yep. Alright. I'll let you do who wants to do the recap, by the way?
I'm gonna do my own recap. So 3 gay boys and go through a wood and go find a tavern. And everything is black and white and red. It's very kill. It's kill the show colors. 2 gay boys and a very tiny lesbian go through the woods.
Oh.
Find the bar.
Find the bard and the lesbian. Okay.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
To get stuck in? Alright, be silent, my children. I love you so much. This will be in the bloopers.
I want to talk nifty.
Yeah. Please. Are you ready? You shut up? Cool.
No.
Alright, I hate you all so much. Hey, it's me, it's Nifty. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Wandering Wonder. We're back. I know. What a fucking miracle. Last time, 3 gay boys
Hey!
walked through the wood.
2 gay boys and a lesbian.
You're right, I'm sorry. 2 gay boys and a lesbian went through the woods.
Hey, it's depressed.
attacked.
Get it right.
Yeah, okay, so 2 gay boys and a lesbian walked through the forest. I'm kidding.
A depressed lesbian.
We're back at depressed lesbian. Sean, the depressed lesbian. Welcome. I'm joined here with Bruce, Ben, and Austin. And we're all playing, well, Connor, Ben, and Austin. And we're all playing a good game called Wonder Ep2. It's the campaign, it's the D&D that I made. Hooray! Who's excited
Kill
to be
yourself.
back? Fucking okay then. Who's excited to be back?
I'm excited to be back.
Wow, that's great.
I ran all the way home just to play this stupid campaign.
Glad you hate it, Ben. I'm gonna make you suffer. You lose 1 inspiration.
Yeah! Well, hey, it's Sean. He doesn't have inspiration anyway, so.
It's true. Yeah, -1 inspiration. That means whenever I want, I can choose when you have disadvantage on a roll.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Ben,
I'm always.
you have to feel happy in order to feel inspired.
Anyway, so fucking, how have you guys been since the last session? It's been a while.
Depressed.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing this fucking game.
Barry, I've been feeling
This fucking
okay.
amazing game.
Hooray! So who wants to tell me what happened last time?
So we fought nightmares. I
Mhm.
cried.
Yes, you did.
Connor died
And I
twice.
found out Nary again.
One at a time. What was that?
And I found out Connor was a boy and not a lesbian.
A very depressed lesbian. 3 depressed lesbians walk into a bar.
Yeah, we walked into a bar, we drank some stupid shit, and we ended up fucking fighting nightmares.
Yeah,
And-
I mean...
And Connor died again.
Typical Tuesday. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, Connor, you need to stop dying, jeez. You're pulling a mallet.
God. Yeah, you're like the new Mallard.
Yeah. Nari, the new mallet, confirmed. I'm Josh and Yiz. Yeah, so we ended last episode with you guys falling asleep, right? You guys went to bed.
Yeah.
Yes, I went to bed.
So let's get stuck in. After all the characters wake up, that's you guys, you're the characters. You're like very well rested. But you guys didn't wake up naturally. You all woke up at the same time. You have no idea what the fuck woke you up. In a way. But you're awake, and the doors sort of open. You know what I mean? Like they slide open. And in the room across from you, you can see Tilly and the huge half-orc Clara, sort of.
Is she
standing. You kind of like. You like shudder with anticipation of the fact that she could crush you. That's a thing you're into, I guess. What are you guys up to? You're awake now. You're awake. That's the thing.
Hey, I asked if she was hot. Now she could kill me. I like strong women, but I still like living more.
Sorry. I got my own.
First off, I thought you wanted to die.
Yeah.
Well, first off, yes, I do. Second, I can't die. So what's the point?
I can't die. So yeah, you guys are awake now. What's up? How you feeling?
Nari, feeling pretty, wearing the morning robe, like
It was naked. I thought it just. Okay.
Like a robe, like you're, a
Like a
bathrobe,
bathrobe.
getting ready to hit the showers, get that morning coffee, eat morning bagel.
Cute aesthetic. Yep.
Aesthetic.
You guys do have like breakfast in your chambers. That's the thing that happens.
I request that my mug says I hate Mondays.
It does.
I request my mug says I hate myself.
It does. It used to say I hate Mondays, but you crossed it out.
I hate myself.
I hate. It's like in crayon, so it's like washable, so you have to keep reapplying it. How are you, Tilly?
My cup says the blood of my enemies.
And it is. It's not lying.
Jesus.
Clara is sort of dressing herself in her silver armor, and are you guys gonna what's up?
Chat it up with Clara. So
Clara.
let me get into the voice.
There you go. We're gonna workshop this voice so it's audible.
Yep. Get it closer to the mic, my dude.
Yep. Just don't shriek.
What will you be doing, Clara? I know we only met like yesterday. Oh.
She sort of looks down and like kind of like nods and shrugs a little bit. She seems a bit awkward.
I'm sorry, I'm a very open person. If I make you upset.
She sort of like shakes her head and then kind of like continues to put her armor on. She shakes her head and sort of lifts her hand and then like sort of walks out of the room and takes a right to you to Sean and Nari, she's taken a left, and she's sort of like, you just hear her rattling down the hallway, just sort of like huge, wide steps, stomps. And then you stop hearing them, because she's gone.
What?
Oh.
Good impression, Staley. Honestly, she didn't seem like the people person type.
Maybe we just gotta lay down the charisma. Maybe you should just lay down some charisma.
You could have, but it wouldn't have worked.
I mean, how I was thinking about it was I roll an athletics check to see if I could stick a landing by placing my arm on the wall. And I would have rolled a charisma check to go, hey, what's up? Along with a constitution check to see how my nerves are doing.
She's just walked out. I'm sure you'll see her again another day.
I don't know, I'm sure.
So you guys sort of hear this little voice in your head, which instructs you guys to head towards the Red Shadow shop. Located on the D deck.
The D deck?
Yeah, you heard me. Basically, it's just your voice in your head saying, "Hey, I should go to the D deck," and you're like, "Okay, that's not suspicious."
I get myself into my armor. Same here. I mean, even though it's just like a fucking.
You just put on a pair of pants and walk out.
I guess I'll just put on my shitty trash bag.
Whatever.
I'll put on my trash bag. I'll put on my trash bag of
you put on
outfit.
Your shitty brown robes.
Okay, I'll get dressed.
Can you guys just roll? Can you guys roll history and tell me if you remember where the shop is? Ben doesn't. He has no idea where it is. Sean's just like, oh fuck, I don't know what's going on.
History?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, ha! 14!
History, not intelligence. Alright, none of you know where the fuck you're going.
Wait, what? Not even on a 14?
On a 15 is the DC.
Man.
You guys are fucking lost. You're just sort of standing around.
I know which is for directions. Where's the like usually places like this?
There's some signs. There's some signs written on the wall. One says the canteen, and the other, not the canteen, the galley, and the other says the engine room. So, and from what you, Nari, remember is that the shop was near the surface by an engine room.
Okay.
This one has a little marking number 2 next to it. Engine room 2.
Alright. So I guess we'll go towards the engine room and try to find it from there.
Okay. So you guys head left? Yep, you guys are heading left. You go up sort of a couple flights of stairs, and then you'll sort of meet at another sort of fork in the road. There's a couple of dwarves and gnomes sort of running and skittering, like sort of shoving by each other, going, "Oh, sorry." And some of them got breakfast bakers in their hands, so it's early in the morning.
I just imagine like a bunch of sorries just like filling the air.
Alright, yeah, that's basically what's happening. And on the wall there is the engine room and then the shop, and the shop is over to the left. The right. The engine room's over to the left. A bunch of dwarves running around. They're carrying some sort of like glowing like rocks. Some are pink, some are blue, some aren't even glowing at all. And some of them are just black. And they're just sort of running around and like bumping into each other. Some have like rolls of paper. One of them looks over to you and nods, and his sort of hard hat kind of slips over his eyes and he pushes it back up and waddles past you.
I attempt to ask one of them which way is the D deck.
Do it.
I am going to roll persuasion.
You don't need to roll persuasion. You can just ask. They work with you.
Oh, they work with me. Okay. I'm just gonna roll just in case I agitate one of them.
You want to flirt with one of them?
No,
like,
I don't want to flirt with one of them. I want.
Then just ask the question.
All right. Because I feel as though if I asked, I'd get like chewed out, like, "Hey, you fucking newbie," and I'm like,
I don't know. I was just imagine they just ignore you.
I don't know. You'll want to know until you ask.
All right.
You gotta ask before you do the roll.
All right. I ask, Excuse me, sir, does anyone know where D
All of them
is?
stop and look at you.
Oh.
Every single one. Just stop and go,
I roll Constitution.
Do it. That's a 7. See what happens.
Everyone in the room is looking.
Sean collapses immediately.
No.
The peer pressure was too much.
he just faints. What about you guys? What are you doing?
I nervously asked, does anyone know where D-Deck is?
They all look at each other and sort of start laughing. You're on D-Deck, one of them says.
Okay.
And they sort of go back to their business.
Alright. Well, that was embarrassing. I could never show my face here again.
And they're all now it's just like now I just feel like small jokes of hey, where's D-Deck? Fill the air.
I'll give you my D-Deck if you know what I mean.
No, it's not even that. It's not even like sexual jokes. It's just like she goes on D-Deck.
Sexual. I'm the DM. All right, you can't
All
undermine
jokes
me.
are sexual.
Do they say that to me?
Yes,
I fucking.
one does.
I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Do it.
Do it.
Roll it.
Roll it.
11. You go to intimidate him. How do you intimidate him? This little gnome.
Juggling thundercut. Whoever.
Oh wait, I thought it was Neri. I thought it was Neri who asked.
No, it was awesome.
No, they fucking did the sex joke. It's just like, oh, I'm just trying to give a first impression. It's just, you don't have to be rude about it, you know, or else I'll,
That's less intimidation, more like kindly telling him off. Are you trying to scare him, or are you trying to scold him? Okay, go.
It's just,
Do it.
that rude comment doesn't help us, so just, let me lay some ground rules.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever fucking say that shit to my face, I'll beat your bloody balls off in your sleep.
I'm sorry, I'll beat your bloody balls up.
You say it in a man voice. That's terrifying. You intimidate this fool so good, he's actually kind of turned on, and he's just sort of goes back to his own biz. Listen.
God damn it, Tilly!
So to the right is the Red Shadow shop somewhere, and to the left, see, there's a few more signs, but that's the most important one. The rest are all just sort of like shit you don't really care about, like the communications room. And to the right is the actual like engine and the leg.
Okay, so where exactly were we told to?
To the right.
On D-Deck? Okay.
You were going to the Red Shadow's shop. I'm assuming that's probably where he lives.
Yeah.
On ship.
Yeah. All right, we go to the Red Shadow shop.
All right, you go there. There's a bunch of doors. You don't know which one.
I'm gonna roll.
Hi, I'm Nifty. I'm the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll history for the superfluous bullshit.
Do it.
Fuck.
Do the thing. Nari, you sort of just you say that out loud. You go fuck.
Fuck.
Damn it.
I open the door. It's the janitor in the closet. Fuck.
No, can I just try insight? Can I try insight to make a good gambling guess?
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna roll his.
13. Okay. You run all the way up to one of the doors, open it, and there's like two dudes having sex on one of them, and you just start crying.
I roll Constitution again.
What is this?
You're still crying. You didn't stop. Shut the door. The Red Shadow actually opens it from a door behind you guys and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What the fuck are you doing?
Have you ever heard of
asked you to come
labels?
see me? They're on the door. He like taps the door, and then the fucking a label appears on the door in red.
I hate you.
There's a reason that we knock. Come in.
Was it the Red Shadow
It's
having sex?
You know, just you need to know. You know where the freaking navigate a large boat.
Yeah, it's not a boat. Come in.
Design flaw.
Okay, shut up.
Come into the thing.
I want to die more than I do.
Alright, we go into
Come in, please. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're fine. Fine.
He's like drinking a black coffee. You can smell it. It's like you're pretty sure if you drank that, it'd kill you. It's bitter as shit.
The dinner is shit.
Bitter as hell. Do you guys walking in?
Yes.
Coming in?
Yes.
You still mad?
Yes.
You're all
I'm
cranky
still
as hell.
mad.
I'm just
mad.
confused. Like
He's got like
jumping through hurdles
So-
just to even navigate. And,
I know.
I'm just sobbing.
I'm fucking with all of you. It's great. I'll stop. So there's some food like laid out for you guys. A couple breakfast bagels, some delicious oranges, like sort of sliced up nicely on the counter.
All right, Sean stops crying.
Does he start eating? He looks like he needs some vitamin C.
I mean, I don't know what
You guys
vitamins are gonna
don't,
do
like-
with this fucking body.
Free to eat. Well, I mean, it's you gotta keep it alive still. Listen. He sort of gets stuck in, and I gotta make a phone call.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. The fucking
It didn't
Australia.
fucking go through. I'm gonna neck. It's okay. She'll call me back. What was I doing? Okay, so Jesus Christ, it's my
You're
birthday.
making a phone call.
Happy birthday.
not.
Oh wait, middle of stream. Are you guys
That's
ready?
why everyone's.
Are
That's
you
why
ready?
everyone's
Alright.
doing it. Are we doing this?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Okay.
to you.
Okay.
I'm all in character. We're all
Happy
singing.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear DM. Happy birthday to you. Were you guys singing out of tune and out of key for
I was
purpose?
singing it in character.
I was singing.
The red shadow sort of looks at you and goes, "What the fuck are you guys talking
It was your
about?"
birthday.
My birthday isn't until July. Listen, we are doing a thing today. Are you guys? Do you remember what the thing is? Do I have to explain it again? Do I have to exposition you
Hunting
fools?
relics.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, hunting
Yes,
relics.
you are. Yes. Well, do you remember what the relic you're hunting today is?
Not
No.
exactly.
Okay. Well, he pulls down like a little shaft thing, and he goes, "Allow me to explain. The first item that I want you to get is something called the Immortal Engine. I'm sure as you were going around getting lost, watching people have sex, you saw that there is in fact the engine room, right? Bunch of doors running around, pieces of paper, breakfast bagels, right? You all saw that? So basically, that engine there, well, that leg is lacking an engine. The specific type of engine we need, we don't have. We have 3, we have 4, but we need the 5th engine to power the final leg. Now, this engine, luckily for us, is just downstream. However, it has been taken there by, well, a dwarf named Grubbins. He's a bit of a dick. The whole point of this engine, the whole thing behind it, is that it is powered by magic. So all we have to do is cast a couple spells near it, and it's full of beams. But the primary issue is if we cast any attacking magic, the engine will explode. So I cannot.
Smiles.
So basically, if you're near the engine, don't be casting any magic, fool.
Oh no! It's the one thing I'm supposed to be doing!
You can cast utility spells around it, it's fine. It's just things like Magic Missile, Fireball, things like that. If you cast it in a very close vicinity near the engine, you can probably get away with a couple shots. It will explode. The engine is usable, it will just fucking kill you guys. And I'm not about that life right now.
And I'd like not to die either. As I wolf down like a blueberry muffin on the table, I'm just going ham. That I have in front of me. Does anyone want anything like a croissant?
Yeah, yeah, help yourselves, guys.
Shoving them all slowly into my large goblin mouth.
That's fine. DM is very hungry. So this dwarf Grubbins, he's meant to be dead. I don't know if he is. He may be. He may not be. Who fucking knows? But the cave is just downstream. All you need to do is go in there, get the engine, get the fuck out, and get it to us.
Alright. We don't need
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we can do that.
Can you give us any details about the cave?
About the cave? It was a lab, as far as I'm aware. A bunch of engineering, old machinery in there. Some of it might come to life, who knows. But you gotta be careful. It's alright, though. Don't worry.
Okay.
Any more questions? Hit me.
Another question. Anything we should be specifically be worried about? Anything that Grubbins might have at his disposal? You know, he said he's an engineer.
Grubbins.
Do you have constructs or anything like that?
Yes, construct. If anything, you'll be fighting strictly mechanical creatures.
I'm presuming Grubbins doesn't have any friends.
Grubbins used to have friends, but he went insane and stole an engine. So anyway, so you may find Grubbins. Not Grubbins himself, he's dead. But you may find Grubbins's workshop in the very far back of the cave. I would be careful going through there. There's probably live wires and electrical and all sorts of gizmos. You know how this thing goes, right? I don't have to... I'm not blowing your fucking minds when I say that you might be fighting machines. Right? Okay.
Alright,
I mean, it's kind of common sense.
Yeah, it's...
They'll be old and rusted, so you got nothing to worry about. It's a big cave, you'll be fine. Any more questions?
How exactly will we get there? Are you just going to drop us off?
You'll walk downstream. I can't drop you anywhere. You'll have to just hoof it. It's only a couple hundred fucking yards or so downstream.
How do we access
Only reason we I'll take you to the hangar.
Alright.
But first, you'll probably want to go to the provisions center,
Oh yes, of course.
The provisions center will give you any items that you need. You can put in a request for more items as we go down there, and they'll be prepared for you by your next journey. Does that make sense?
Payment is the question I've been wanting to ask you. Obviously, the shelter and everything is nice, but are you gonna get any other payment than that?
Yes. I will be paying you in gold. The first time that we met, I of course paid you in magical items. I can't do that every single time. I'd run out of magic items faster than you can say noodles. But
Noodles! Why noodles?
that was yep. I don't know actually, because I'm hungry. He scarfed down like a whole mandarin.
You ate the skin?
With the skin on, it's weird. I don't know how he do it.
You're supposed to peel those.
I know what you're supposed to do, but I say fuck the rules. Let's go.
Hey, fuck the rules.
He starts leading you down the provisions to the provisions center. There's a couple dwarves that sort of nod and wave. There's some signs on the sides of the walls. And in front there's this huge archway. And at the top it says Provision Center, written in gold. And directly in the middle there is a gnome, sort of sitting there, very stereotypical looking motherfucker with a red cap. He's wearing a little name tag that says B. Brumbus. The Red Shadow sort of walks in and he says, now this is where you will be receiving preliminary items. This is sort of where you get your nicks and knacks for free. You'll be able to sort of purchase items for your next adventure on, simply because we have to, go collect the items and so on and so forth. So as of right now, Brimbo, what do we have? The gnome ducks behind him, pulls up a crate. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he's so fucking strong. It's retarded. But he just pulls up and goes, you each get 2 health potions, a rope, and a magical compass. And he pulls out 3 satchels, and he gets. You also get 150 gold per ticket.
All right.
The red
At
shadow
least-
sort of nods and says, "Do with this what you will." And he sort of goes back towards where he's at, like his room, and he's like, "I'll join." That's Primrose voice. I'll join you back in this room once you're finished. Just sort of like, tap at the door or something. I'll be here in a flash. And he goes back down the corridor. He's wearing like a cool robe. He looks really tired. He's not a morning person. You guys deduce.
Yeah.
So you're in this room with the strange dwarf. He's smiling.
I thought he was a gnome.
Gnome. There's a lot of short people on this big thing. There's a few dwarves in there, but they're not really important. But there's this gnome. He's sitting in front of you. He's got his hands folded, and he's looking at you with this big fucking smile.
I go up to him. Okay, can I, for, our next adventure, I've been trying to look into better armor. I got this at discount, and I know this isn't going to probably last me too much longer.
You want better armor?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of armor were you hoping to get there, little boy?
Please don't call me that. It's very creepy, I'm sorry.
Maybe you should get big. Drink your milk. Eat your vegetables.
Alright, I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to leave any rude comments.
Why are they hiring 6-year-olds?
Okay. You're adorable.
No, don't. He may be super strong.
I go, just studded leather, so I can, still move quite well, just not.
Studded leather.
Yeah.
How do you spell leather?
Leather.
There we go. Got it. All right. You want studded leather armor. In order to do that, you're gonna have to. All right, I'll get that in. Did you want to trade one of the items you'll be getting, or did you want to pay gold?
I was gonna pay gold when I got back.
Pay gold when you get back. No worries, son. I'll just put that on your tab. What's your name? No. How do you spell that?
N-A-R-I. Nari.
N-A-R-R-Y. Gotcha. All right, let's go.
N-A-H-R-R-I-Y.
All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to add 2 health potions, rope, and one of you get a magical compass. You pick. The compass just leads you to the engine.
I'll do
so
it.
it's who wants to be the wayfinder.
I'll be the wayfinder. I think I have the most wisdom out of all the party.
All right, Nari.
What's your wisdom?
I have +2.
I got 2 wisdom as well.
I'll give it. Yeah, one of you just figure it out and put it in there.
Okay, so what was it again? A compass?
Yeah, just a magic compass. And you'll get 50 gold each.
Another 50 gold?
Yes, just it's for the adventure, but you will get paid in gold and such when you get back.
All right, here.
So this is kind of like
Wait, what was
if you wanted, you can buy
it.
You can buy it now, or you can go use it to buy stuff when you're out on the adventure. That's the whole thing of it.
So potion of healing. Gotcha.
Yep, 2 health potions.
2 of them? Just between the party?
No, you get 2 each. This is each.
Okay.
You each get 2 health potions, 1 rope, and only one of you gets the compass.
I'll let Nari have the compass.
Okay.
Alright.
So the compass points you in the direction of the thing you're looking for. In this case, it's the alchemy engine. You will have to return the compass back to Brimbo when you're done.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there anything else that I can get you?
Just one more healing potion for what now?
Another healing potion. Let me see if I got another spell lying around here.
Actually, I want to invest in the potion of another healing potion as well.
Okay, give me the gold. How much is that? Well, say 15. Give me 15.
All right.
Give me 15 gold stars. Or, alternatively, you can give me your rope back and I'll give you a potion.
I'll just give you 15 gold.
15 gold it is. Give it up.
I realize now that I have 50 gold and stud leather armor is like 45. Like, what?
He doesn't have it in stock yet.
He does not have it in stock. Okay, so
No.
wait. That's okay.
Well, I mean, like, hold up. I mean, like, did you add the 50 gold from when you got that you already had? Did you add to that or?
Yeah, I added to what I already had. So I can't get it now. It needs to be delivered.
Yeah. So the only things that he has in stock are the things that he's been giving you. So he's got like various sizes of health potion. He's got a bunch of ropes.
So small. Actually, I have a small question. Would his selection of weapons and armor and items get bigger the next time we come back?
It will if you put in like sort of requests for things that you want to get.
So if we come over something out on the field and we come back, we have to wait another day.
No, it's until the next quest. So if you guys come back when you're returning the compass and be like, hey, I want this thing, the next time you guys go to embark, you'll have the thing. So you guys can tell me if you want anything in particular that's like armor or weapons and stuff that you won't be able to get from Red Shadow.
I don't know.
The Red Shadow will give you like magic items, like magic weapons and stuff like that.
Okay.
What type of fucking armor does a wizard get besides clothes?
None.
What kind of magical armors do wizards get? That's very good. I have some knee pads that I was looking at the other day.
How much for the knee pads?
4,000 gold.
No!
Because fuck you.
You know what, dude? We're squishy as fuck.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, like, at least his reasoning was on point.
Yes. Is there any questions? Anything else you'd like to ask me? You see,
why are the knee pads so expensive?
The knee pads are expensive because I am racist against wizards. Now,
that's not racist.
Don't you sass me, boy.
I roll Constitution.
He takes 5 gold.
Oh.
No.
Well, we'll probably.
I'm kidding.
How long is this trip going to be exactly?
Did you just take 5 gold again from me?
No. You rolled crit 1. You start crying uncontrollably. What was your question?
I'd like to go back to the red shadow.
Yeah.
Separate myself from the party just for a second.
No worries.
And,
you don't want to be seen next to the crying man next to you.
The Brimbo turns to Tilly.
Yes?
What are they? Hello. What do you have anything in mind that you need for the next adventure? We'll be ready by the time you get back.
But if I were to buy those knee pads, how much would they be?
4,000, because I know you're gonna give them to your friend.
No!
I wasn't. I barely know.
I can see it in your eyes.
My eyes.
Roll deception.
They go wall die.
You're like facing the wrong way. What did you want to do now?
I'm kind of good on supplies, but I mean, I asked for another healing potion.
If you wanted to buy one, it's 15.
Oh, it's 15 gold?
Yep.
Good.
There is another couple sachets of gold behind him. And he doesn't seem too bright. You could probably steal them or convince him to give you those pieces.
I don't want to get in trouble. Any other items that might be useful?
Nothing there. There's actually quite bare at the time being, but he's put in your order for some studded armor.
Connors?
Yeah, for Connors.
Studded armor.
There's health potions and rope. And those little sachets of gold behind them, little coin purses, varying sizes. You could, I don't know if you wanted to steal or like convince him to give you them. It's up to you.
What's it gonna be? I'm good. Honestly,
All right.
I have my longsword. I might.
No worries.
In the future.
You all done?
Yep, we're all done.
Brimbo rings a little bell, and the red shadow sort of like steps out of nowhere. You guys ready to go? He seems way more awake.
Yeah.
He's got a black coffee.
Me trying to.
I'm still crying.
I did tell you earlier I was trying to look for him. I presume that as soon as I step into his office, he's gone. I step back into Brimbo's. He's there.
Yeah. Hello, Navi.
Yeah,
Did you go to the bathroom? Did you find it okay?
I was trying to actually find you to ask you a question.
Oh, sure. The red shadow sort of like puts his hand on Nari's back and guides him out. Brimbo, keep our guests entertained. Okay! He gets up and he starts dancing.
Get him away from me!
I hate wizards!
I start dancing with Grimbo.
My name is Brimbo, but I forgive you because you ain't a wizard. He gives you the death glare.
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh god!
Anyway,
Why do you hate wizards so much, Grimbo?
Why did you dance with us at Grimbo?
I'm a wizard. There's wizard noises and wizard things happening. And you're a shitty wizard, and I hate you. Because you're a shitty wizard.
I keep crying.
What did the wizard ever do to you?
You know what it did to me.
No, we don't!
You're a monster!
He just got
I can't
here.
believe you don't remember the thing!
I presume the was.
He dances harder. He starts twerking.
I step back into the room, see the twerking, step back out.
Yeah, it's a bit of a monster in there, isn't he?
Just
Brimbo! Yes! I'm going to take these people down to the hangar. Are you going to be okay up here in the shop? Yes, I will! He whips out, like, a construct shotgun. And sort of, like, cocks it. I'll kill any damn wizards who come in here. And he looks at
I'm leaving!
Say one! He fires a shot.
Does he have to roll?
He misses by a mile, but it's enough to make Sean shit himself.
No, can I at least? I should roll Constitution for the shit.
Do it.
I look.
I have to. I have to be 5. All right, I have to be 5. Boom! I don't.
You have disadvantage because of the shotgun.
Yeah. Sorry. You got hit with a bullet.
Why would you do this to me, Boosh?
I'm kidding. So basically, you guys all get out, and the red shadow is sort of like chuckling under his breath. Now, let's go down to the hangar. He takes you over to this little elevator to the side. You know it's an elevator because there's a gnome there, and he's like, "Which floor are you going to?" He smokes. The red shadow sort of says, "We want to go to the hangar." He nods and starts pulling a lever, and you guys are like flung in a million different directions in this closed box. You got no fucking clue where you're going. You're crying. Everything, there's shit everywhere.
Please make it stop. Sean,
And then
terrible.
you guys sort of walk out to this huge spanning room, and it's empty aside from like a couple crates, and underneath is this sort of hatch, like there's these huge hangar doors which are bolted shut, and there's a little control panel up top, and you guys sort of walk out of this tiny little elevator onto the main floor, The red shadow turns to you, and you hear stomping from behind. You just hear clunk, 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 walking.
Oh, it sounds like Clara.
It is! When you turn around, you see this half orc, and she is carrying this huge fucking silver and white hammer. And it's this marble hammer. It's got like this pick end on the back of it. She's carrying it with one hand, like a walking staff, like it's fucking weightless. And she's
I say
walking
hi.
with this. She sort of stops and kind of like nods. She isn't wearing a helmet. She's got one on her side, but her armor is like you on closer inspection of the armor and her hammer, you can see that her armor is just marble with silver trimming. And it's just
marble.
this. Sean, you get these kind of chills because there's this holy energy coming off of the hammer and the armor.
Should I roll Arcana to know more?
Yeah, you can if you want. Do it. It's holy magic. It's a lot of holy magic. That's what you know.
Oh god, this thing.
Hey. If you roll religion, you can see what religion it is.
Actually, I should do one too.
Nope.
I suck at this.
You guys both know that it's not your religion.
I don't have. God, do I have a religion? God, would it even accept me anymore?
God died with you. That's what happened.
Oh god.
She's got this helmet on her side.
17 on the religion.
Nari, you know that whatever religion it is, it's not. It's definitely not good, evil, or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just kind of like there.
Alright.
It seems obscure to you. You don't understand it.
Yeah.
You can rack your brain, and you've seen like the silver and the white marble things before. You know it means something, but you don't know what exactly. So this lady walks out. She's got this. Honestly, like she's the strangest looking half orc you've ever seen. She's got this green, sort of light green skin, blonde hair. She's very fair, like orcs usually have like this callous sort of scowl. She's like very fair faced, aside from her like sort of big tusk teeth, which sort of poke out from her bottom lip. You can deduce that she's a paladin, definitely, 100% a paladin. And she's carrying a helmet with this sort of like maiden's face on it. She sort of stops in front of the edge, the red shadow, and nods her head towards him. So what?
Is she going with us?
You gonna ask?
Yeah, I asked.
Oh, hey!
I asked the red shadow. Is she going with us?
She does have a name. This is Clara. She's
Clara.
a paladin. Yes.
Just said.
Clara will be going with you. Only for a little bit. She'll be leaving once you guys get to the cave.
Oh.
She's simply heading in the same direction. If she finishes her assignment, she does have orders to report back here, and if you want back, she'll come visit.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hi,
Clara.
Oh.
Clara sort of looks to the three of you and sort of sheepishly, like, whispers a little hello, and like a little curt nod.
I weakly wave hi back.
She sort of smiles.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I got a smile, guys.
It's not a smile of like, dang, you cute. It's a smile of, you freak me out, Necro Man.
Oh, I don't think it'd be best. I don't think it'd be best if she knew I was a necromancer, because
she knows.
Oh god, she might kill me.
She doesn't seem to have any. You
what?
I wave hi rapidly, like.
Nice. Do the big wave, and she sort of got that kind of vibe from you, and she's pretty chill with it. She kind of nods and sort of weakly waves back. Anyway, follow suit with me, little ones. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
All three of you are sort of following the Red Shadow as he continues to explain. Listen, this artifact, I cannot tell you how important it is that when you bring it back on escort, you do not give it to Sean.
Understood.
If Sean holds that thing, he is going to, well, explode.
Explode. I knew it!
Yeah, not
Alright.
literally. I mean, all the magic inside of his body is going to shred him up from the inside out as he vomits pure arcana, which will consume the rest of you. So don't give it to him.
Alright, I'll hold it. It's fine.
Cool, you don't have any spells, do you?
Nope, not at least.
Any magic items?
Nope.
Cool, have the thing. I mean, you have that whistle, but that's fine. Just don't use the whistle when you're holding it. You can cast spells around it, but if you're holding it, it's best not to use any magic whatsoever. Or it will,
Understood.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Right. He sort of nods to a little dwarf a dwarf and an elf who sort of having a conversation. The two sort of stand up and pull out a lever, and a small hatch opens, and a little ladder sort of clicks all the way down to the bottom of the cave. And if you guys go down, that'd be great. Clara just jumps. She doesn't even take the ladder. She just jumps and lands.
I sort of go show
You just
off.
hear this is cool fucking Dragon Ball Z landing.
Superman.
All right.
We use the ladder.
Good.
Yes, we use the ladder.
All right, you guys climb down the ladder safely, except Sean, he dies.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
Oh! I didn't have to roll for that.
I see how it is. Yep. You guys want to keep going? You want to do the thing?
Yes.
As long as I'm alive, still.
So, as you guys are walking down the river, it's really nice. You guys are on the left side of the river. Who's got the compass? Nari? Nari. Nari is in front with the compass sort of following it along the river. Behind her is Clara, who has donned her helmet. It's completely covered, and she's been silent the entire time.
I'm going to be behind Clara, so that way Tilly is behind me.
Okay. So the three of you are going. What's up? Yeah, hit me.
On our way there, I sort of like, I try to start up conversation, but because Clara is just so tall and intimidating, I'm just sort of like,
Tilly is just talking to Clara nonstop.
Nice. What's she saying? Just talking shit?
just like,
So where'd you come from?
Clara is not answering any of her questions,
Oh,
but her
is
shoulders
okay?
kind of like her shoulders sort of like rear up a little bit. Every time. But as you guys continue down the compass, the way the compass is taking you, Clara sort of holds her hand out and grabs Nari by the shoulder. And as you guys look around, you see like scattered machine bits, like destroyed mechs and busted machines, little bits of copper and rust sort of lodged into this river.
I want to roll perception for enemies.
Do the thing.
Damn it, I don't see any enemies.
You don't see a
roll
lot.
perception.
Yep.
21.
21. You see the cave entrance. You see the cave entrance. Yeah, you both see the cave entrance, but Austin, you also. Wait, sorry, Connor. You see the thing that. Hold on, I'm just gonna roll Clara's perception. She points towards the cave entrance, and you guys sort of see a big chunk of metal just in the ground, and it's sort of as you guys are getting closer, Clara sort of ducks and hides behind the rock.
I duck and I hide.
I take cover as
I imitate.
Tilly keeps walking. No. As you all do that, this big machine starts to stand up. This huge construct was this noisy, loud. It starts sparking. This huge constructor kind of not constructor loader it's this construct thing with this one crude like busted dented kind of claw starts snapping and clanking. It stands on these three tripod like legs, and it's one of those legs is like it's rusted to shit. It's covered in mud and moss and all that stuff, and it has this open hole on its outer plating, on its sort of shoulder, and its head has got these three blue glass lights, and it's very much like it's got a lot of damage to it. It doesn't see you. It just starts sort of like walking around, like it just felt your presence, but it doesn't know you're there. It seemed that all you did was activate it. You didn't wake it up, like for it to attack. Its front is facing you.
Would it be safe to presume that if we were to wait it out, would it go back into a sleeping position?
Depends if you would roll Arcana or maybe Insight to me.
I'm gonna roll Insight.
Do you want me to roll Arcana and Insight too?
It's okay. His roll is fine. Using common sense and your understanding of magic, this thing detects life. So long as you guys are in the vicinity, it's not gonna go away.
So wait, what? So you think it would detect me, considering that I'm not really life?
It does detect you. Yeah, it's detecting your little soul that's in the body.
Damn it! The one time I don't want to be noticed again.
So the thing is though is that all it did was activate it. It doesn't know where you are. It's not like a radar. And
so we could stealth in there around if we wanted to.
If you really wanted, but it's like directly in front of the cave, and it's sort of turned now to the left, so its missing arm is facing you.
Does it have good perception? Like, is it?
Roll me insight.
Would I know based off of my insight roll?
You wouldn't know because you weren't rolling to look at that.
Here, roll on mine.
So from Tilly, you can definitely see that this thing has a lot of weak points that your sword is definitely going to be able to reach. And you've spotted one of them. It's the leg. It's left leg, which is heavily rusted. You can probably cut that off.
What? Okay, so did I?
If you want.
And Ben, your insight, its perception isn't fantastic from the back and the sides. Has very much tunnel vision.
So okay, that's good. That means we could. That means it must have. That means we could like easily stealth by.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we need to come to a party vote.
All right. Let's try to stealth this thing. Should
I
think it's not that hard. And this is your exit. I hate to ask this to Clara, but Clara, can you try to distract it?
Clara nods and fucking charges in.
All right.
Oh well, okay. Okay, everyone.
And its lights turn red. It swings and clangs against Clara's sort of side, and she swings upward and fucking smacks the claw into the air.
Remember to hit the weak spots. All right. She has something. Let's stealth in.
All right. Did she smack it into the air? We could just run in.
No, she smacked the claw into the air. The machine's still stable. It's like
okay. So all right. So we sneak in?
Yeah.
You want?
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Well.
Connor, you're fine.
Hey.
Connor sort of like crouches and like rolls behind a couple rocks. You're gonna have to make me 3 stealth checks in order to get by it completely if you don't want it to detect you. Okay. You are fuck. Alright, he sees Tilly.
Oh.
Wow!
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
Dang,
I'm gonna
okay.
help Clark take it down.
Before we do that, Ben, can you roll yours? I just want to see if he sees you as well. You're fine, Ben. He sort of, as he turns, his lights flash, and these sort of like little red spotlights appear on you, Tilly. And he turns and he sort of starts waddling over to you. And
here.
Clara makes a swing and smacks that back leg. He buckles.
So like, do we get like attack of opportunity?
She got an attack of opportunity, but Tilly, roll the initiative, please.
Alright, I'm gonna roll. Austin, why did you roll animal handling? Okay, there you go.
Why did you roll?
Austin, go. Hit him.
Alright. Tilly's going to rush up and hit him. Are you gonna rage?
Where are you swinging? Are you swinging in his hole, his head, or his leg? There's like a hole in his like front plate. The leg is still there. It's just buckled down. It's on the ground, so you could probably sidestep to where Clara is and chop.
All right, I'll just sidestep. Chop.
Yep.
You do have fury.
You gotta roll hit.
Small, Austin.
Can you roll me a hit, please, on the leg?
I did.
What is it?
7. Unless
that's the hit.
Reckless attack. Or is that only?
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me down. You did not shatter the leg.
Even with reckless attack. Yeah, even with advantage. You would get advantage if it was a reckless attack.
Was it reckless?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
Alright, well, they're distracted. Would it be safe to assume that we could just run in? Or...
Hey, the leg sort of splits and it kind of like snaps off at the joint.
Alright. How's this guy's balance?
Not great.
I'm just gonna shove him.
You shove him?
Yeah, just see if he falls.
He's already been buckled over. He shoves. You don't do jack. Actually, no. Roll me strength.
All right. He's strong.
Yeah, he instead of you pushing him, he sort of pushes you back and slams you into a rock.
He doesn't have you. You don't have the bear totem, do you?
Take me 2.
Damn.
Take me 2 damage, please. He's thrown you into a rock.
Where is Neri and Sean? Where are they?
I'm just about to get to you guys. You guys are behind a rock to the far left. Nari, Tilly, and you guys are like sort of circling around the cave.
Where are we?
You guys are far right.
So are we behind the machine or are we just to its side?
You're to its side.
Is the cave to its back?
The cave is to its back and to the left slightly, so closest to you guys. You guys got to make 2 more stealth rolls to reach.
Okay.
Alright.
Here. You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Connor?
Roll the 12.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I roll a 13.
Ben is also fine. Yeah, Ben is very fine. It is now the machine's turn. The machine turns to Clara, and it sort of picks up its loading claw, and it slams into Clara and sort of uppercuts her. And she just sort of like steps back, taking it like a champion. And it's her move. She goes for the head. Well, not the head, more so like the kind of like closest to the head, and she clangs into its shoulder pad, and the machine itself is fine, but it does like you hear this loud bang of this rock against metal, and it is now your turn, Austin.
All right. How's it looking?
It's pretty beefy still. Clara's not hitting a lot of those weak points, and you're the only one that's done damage to it.
I'm gonna rush up and hit it in the head, right where that like.
Yep.
Part
You're
is.
gonna have to roll me in athletics to get on top of it because it is very tall. Yeah, you're fine. You like sort of run up his claw like that, like fucking Shadow of the Colossus style.
Like, get off my new friend!
Now do the thing.
Yep, 16.
That's a big boy hit.
11 damage. With big boy damage.
Big boy damage. What's half of 11? Fuck, 7.
Like 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Don't you have Fury of the Small, Austin?
I can only use that once per day, dude.
Oh, so you're saving it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Its head has got a big cut in it, and it sort of like wobbles around on its now found bipedal legs, and stealth rolls.
All right.
Hit me with your stealth rolls. Connor, you fucked it up.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
I feel bad for Tilly all by himself or herself. And
Oh no!
I'm like,
Nari, you've tripped. You're prone. And you yelled out, and that's how the robot heard you. He sort of turns around and like flashes red at you with its 2 red eyeballs instead of its 3. Guess what?
Oh no! I think I gotta do something.
all right.
Wait, do I have to roll? Do I have to roll stuff or?
Nari, I actually rolled a nat 1 as well for perception, so I'm gonna have you have a recovery.
All right. So
can you roll me?
Stealth?
No, can you roll me? Can you just roll me an attack or a roll, just like a dexterity saving?
Athletic, no, acrobatics. Just roll acrobatics to catch yourself.
Yeah.
18.
You're fine. You
So,
instead of being prone, you sort of like do like a combat roll, and like you've got your weapons drawn because you sort of realized that you fucked up, but you made it look like you weren't, so no one knows. It's okay.
Yeah.
So wait, but does the robot know he's there?
Yes, the robot is still aware that he's there. It's just
but
Nari called himself.
Oh, because you rolled a nat 1.
He would have been prone, but the robot rolled nat 1.
So what happens to the robot? He just never mind. Fuck it, I'm rolling stealth.
He would have had an attack of opportunity if you had rolled high. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, I made it to the cave, guys.
You fucked it up. Robot kills you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he actually has 25 other robots in there. You should have waited. No. So Nari, roll initiative, please.
All right. Wait. There's more robots in there?
No, there isn't actually. I was just joking.
Okay. Alright, so what's going on now?
You're rolling initiative.
Alright. Or what?
The fight. The robot's not dead yet.
Okay.
14. Okay. Nari, it's your turn. Go.
Alright. Am I within 30 feet?
Yes.
Alright. I take out my short bow.
Okay.
I'm going to launch an arrow at one of this thing's eyes.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That is a hit.
That's 5 damage to one of the eyes.
It's actually 2, but good work.
Yay.
One of the other eyes is shattered. Which eye did you go for? The middle or the rightmost?
I'll go for the rightmost.
The rightmost?
So now it's lost depth perception. Haha.
So now it is Tunnel Vision Supreme. And speaking of Tunnel Vision Supreme, Clara comes right to the front and smacks it. And it kind of opens up the whole a little bit more dead center of the robot. It still doesn't do damage, but it kind of staggers the machine. What now? It is Tilly. You're still on its shoulder.
Oh wait, I forgot to do sneak attack damage.
But you weren't sneaking, you were head on.
It was. Never mind.
Yeah. It had just seen you.
Silly.
Tilly, you're on its shoulder. Can you roll me actually a would it be Constitution? It'd be athletics, wouldn't it? Can you roll me athletics? Cool, you're fine. You're still on top of it, even though Clara just smacked that motherfucker right in the chest.
I'm gonna keep slashing at that rusty neck.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Reckless attack.
13? That's a big hit.
Right, hit 5 damage.
That's 3. The head is kind of like whizzing and it's like sparking a little bit. Alright. It is now your turn, Ben. What are you doing? You going in the cave or you chilling?
I'm pretty sure if I went into the cave, I die. But if I stay here, I die. Oh my god.
You can do the thing.
You mean attack it?
Yeah.
Or yeah,
it's facing Nari right now. So,
where am
like,
I?
you're
Where am I?
directly-
Do I have?
You're in the mouth of the cave behind a rock, so you can see everything happening. Your Nari's back is to you. The robot is facing you, and you can see this huge gaping hole. You see Tilly on its shoulder screaming and cutting its face off.
I
And
guess I
Clara's
might.
kinda there,
I
just, like,
oh, she's just
shining.
there.
She's sparkling like a motherfucker. She looks beautiful. Great.
I guess
It's like-
I'm just gonna try shooting magic missile into the hole. I get to. Is the gaping
Okay.
hole like a weak spot?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Do the
try
thing.
shooting magic missile.
Yep. Yep.
1. Oh wait. I'm sorry. 2,
Yep.
3.
3. So
Wait,
how much is
did I
that
get like
total?
4 or did I just get 3?
11. So 11. No, you get. Are you casting at level 1 or 2?
I'm only casting a level 1.
Yeah.
I believe.
So 3. How much damage is that?
That is 11. That is 11.
11. 11 minus 4, 5. So. Yep.
Actually, it does say if I cast at second level, it does say I get 1 more. Actually, it does say I get to create 1 more dot for each slot level above first.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have any second level spells yet, so never
Okay.
mind.
So. This thing is like its chest kind of explodes as all 3 of these darts kind of like smack into it. Little bits of lightning come off, and the machine starts groaning.
Oh, did I win?
No, it's still there.
Damn it!
It knows you're there now.
Well, at least I
Nari.
can retreat into the cave.
Yeah, roll me initiative though, Ben, real quick. Nari, it's your go.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh
no!
I'm going to try to shoot. Are all its eyes gone or no?
There's one right in the middle.
Alright, I go for one right in the middle.
Go.
That hit?
That is a hit.
Alright. That's 4 damage.
That middle eye sort of shatters.
It is officially
And it-
blind.
Yep, it's completely blind. However, in doing that, its head completely disappears now. It's like sort of like just shinks right back into the chassis of the machine. So now one of the weak spots is gone.
Alright. Let's stab into that heart then.
Roll me athletics to switch to the part. Cool. Let's see. As you go, a little bit of electricity like sort of shocks your hand and you lose grip. You don't take damage or anything, you just sort of fall to the ground and you do like a little recovery roll.
Alright. Any rusty
You're dead front. You have 1 more free action. The rusty leg is gone. Do you want to do any free actions? You want to move away or try jump back on it? Okay.
The hole.
Yep. You're very close to it. So just roll. Yeah, hit. Yep. it sort of sparks, shatters, and explodes again. Can you roll me a acrobatics? So dodge out of the way, please.
That'd be like,
Yeah, you're fine. You do like a quadruple backflip or some shit. I don't even know how you do it.
yeah, she's
And
just like
it's just like
Xena cartwheels.
it's sort of like buzzing. Clara swings into now seeing what you're doing. She rolls a crit and fucking swings the pickaxe part of her hammer into the machine and literally
Nice to
tears
take
it in half.
I pulled that weak spot.
As she's tearing it apart, she disappears in a cloud of smoke. The machine rumbles and explodes. Little fragments of scrap metal fly everywhere. Right in front of you, Sean, the claw kind of lands and like boots you on the nose a little bit. And this huge fucking colossal explosion, and you just see, yeah, okay. Dead center, you just see her standing with this hammer over her shoulder, and this machine has been ripped in half. It's completely gone. And you've won.
What happened to
Da 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 da.
guys? What
She
happened?
tanked that like a boss.
But she just
I'm
disappeared.
sorry for the trouble, Clara.
She's still there. For some reason, she's not even dirty. She sort of turns around and like waves her hand, like, no, that's no trouble.
Well,
Goodbye, Clara.
bye, Clara. We gotta
Clara,
deal with this nonsense.
Tilly gives her a hug. It's like, you were so
Clara's-
cool.
Clara's just sort of like pats, and then kind of like sort of turns away and walks off.
Tilly has like stars
Alright.
in her eyes.
Beautiful. Clara's cool. She sort of like waves at you guys as she starts walking off, and she kind of like sort of trots behind some bushes. Now you guys are in the mouth of a cave. There's a giant exploding wreck. It's smoky as shit. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You go in the cave?
Yeah,
I vote to go in the cave and not die.
same.
You don't die. Congratulations.
Yay!
That's one
alright.
thing. Now we just got into the cave.
Nice. Well, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I propose we take a break.
Oh, we do?
How's that sound?
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break because I really have to pee. So we're gonna take a little 5-minute break and we'll be back.
All right.
Alright.
Alright.
Going for real quick?
What?
I don't know.
5 minutes.
No. How long
I-
are we going for tonight?
Well, we still got a little bit more, so probably another hour, maybe hour and a half. Is that okay?
That's fine.
No worries. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, but I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, how have you been, Ben?
I've been okay. I wanted to go see a friend who was in who got put into rehab recently, just today. Hence why I couldn't do the game early today.
Ask Ben about next week for Hack Hunters and Lamson Lightning.
Yeah. He's laying his heart out to me right now. Give me a moment. Alright.
I heard.
Yeah.
I could be available next week.
Okay. I'm like, not now, Austin. He's opening his heart and he's telling personal story. It's not appropriate.
Yeah, so like I went and so yeah, I just went as I was mentioning, I went out to fucking like Ocala. A fucking 2-hour drive.
Okay, what's up? How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm just talking about my life.
Yeah, Austin,
Nice.
Austin just went to the bathroom.
No worries.
So,
you guys
the
need to go
fucking-
bathroom or anything?
I'm
I
good.
think I can hold it.
Alright.
So I go with my friends to Ocala, and like the original idea was like stay there for at least 2 hours or until 4. But with how long the drive was, we showed up at 3, so it's just like we were only gonna be able to talk for like less than an hour. But I mean, it was nice because like he's been gone for like almost an entire year, and he still has to be in there for like 11 more months, which is pretty fucked up.
Okay.
But you know. So So like other than that, like I'm talking to this other than that, I'm talking to this one girl, this other new girl, and like and like I'm just treating this one differently because I'm just trying the whole not caring. Are we still streaming?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you
So,
want to stop,
I'm just gonna lay it out like this.
yeah.
So like, I actually managed to talk. I'm actually talking well with this girl because like I'm not putting that much effort towards it. She gives me her number and everything, and like I tried setting up a day for this Tuesday, and then she drops on me that doctor's appointment and grandma died. She's not gonna. Then her whole family just come down,
Nice.
and it's just like,
I've heard
okay,
of
so,
getting
like-
out of a date, but this is ridiculous. Can't you believe she killed her grandma to get out of a date?
okay, like, okay, see, and that's the thing. It's just like with knowing my luck, that could be what's actually going on, and I don't want that to happen.
I'd give it a week if I were you, and then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You already put a lot
Yeah, I
of
know.
energy into it, so don't put too much more energy by putting more energy.
I know,
into
no,
this response.
I know. So like, cause I already, cause like not putting much energy is what got me this far to actually getting her number. And just so I'm going to be like trying, but I mean, tomorrow I did ask her. I was talking to her earlier today about the date, and that's when she laid all the news out on me, and I haven't heard anything from her since. So yeah, I'm just gonna. So I even asked like a couple hours like 4 hours later after that was like, hey, are you doing all right? And I haven't received a response. So I'm probably just gonna like ask it up, like ask the same thing tomorrow morning. Just like, leave it at that.
No, I'd wait. Maybe tomorrow afternoon, dude.
Tomorrow. That's just like it was either like the day after
More
or
time.
tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah,
Cause like
give her more time than that.
yeah, I know. Cause like she could actually be grieving and stuff like that. So like.
Yeah,
Just
she's not
leave.
thinking about your date right now. She's thinking about.
No, I know, no. I know that. I'm not asking. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sending her a text to ask about the date and everything. I'm not that I'm not that terrible. I'm literally.
She's too busy thinking. Damn, I already killed one grandma. If I kill the other, I'm all out. I can't keep stalling like this.
Oh
Maybe I
god.
should move on to grandpa's.
Oh no, my parents are dead. I'm sorry. I have a fucking.
Can you hear me, Nifty?
Hi,
All right,
I can hear you.
we're back.
Okay, I just can't. I know. I don't know why as soon as I disconnected and reconnected, it's just like automatically like headphones wouldn't work. But so yeah, like
no, I lost internet for about like a few seconds, and yet
Yeah.
was still
Yeah, so-
on the call with you. I was trying to say, she would keep like making up excuses of dead family members. It's like, oh man, my cousin died from my aunt's side. Wait a second, you already used that excuse with me last week.
Shit.
Shit, you caught me.
yeah. Oh no, like fucking. But in all seriousness, I will ask her like tomorrow, just like try to comfort her a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple of days.
I don't know. You're not in the position of comforting. You just met this girl.
Yeah, actually, you make a good point. You make a good point.
just
I'm
like, if you try to do.
just like, hey, how you doing? You holding up okay?
My house is on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh,
Are you ready?
I'm going to bother Austin and tell him to get back. Give me one moment.
He's probably doing a poop.
Everyone's back. We're waiting on you.
Bop, bop.
Alright, I'm back.
Hooray! You ready, boys?
Austin's not back, but you know what? Let's start. Maybe if you want to, you can start without him.
Oh, that's alright.
What the fuck was that?
That was Fireman Jim.
No, it was. So you know that football noise, like dun 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 dun.
Yes.
So
yes,
like,
yes.
I was watching. I found like a terrible hentai scene. Like the Japanese dude's like, "Hey, your pussy is dripping wet. Let's try this one next." And he pulls out a trumpet. puts a mouthpiece next to it, and some asshole makes a meme at it to where it plays the music.
Nuts.
God damn it. Fucking what's their name? Hitoshura Zero from Kylie's chat fucking beat me to sending that fucking meme of Rio driving Dio. And Devereaux Man. The Devereaux Man chat.
Devereaux Man.
Oh man, I'm trying to.
So I'm pissed because I wanted to send that, and I'm like, damn it! I wanted to be the one who memed. It was me who memed. I found it first, not this trash boy. I don't even know them.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Alright, he's back.
Wasn't feeling great.
He had to poop us.
But now I don't.
Now he don't us.
I was watching some quality content.
Alright, we ready? Are you ready, bro? To enter the
I was wondering.
Are we doing the thing?
We're doing the thing.
Let's do the thing, my babies. Alright.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, and we're back.
Boy.
I don't know if we're live, but we're back. That's for shiz. My Nez.
We're live.
Poppin', baby. Hey, welcome back to Wandering Wonders. We just killed the loader.
The loader?
The big loading construct. The big death machine.
I can't hear a thing.
He fell off. He fell. He died. Sean killed it single-handedly.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. It happened.
My self-esteem is through the roof right now.
Don't get too high, buddy. You're weak as piss. All right, let's do the thing.
Oh no!
Just because you made your character hate himself, so I'm gonna keep whittling at your self-esteem. I'm kidding. So, you guys are in the cave.
We're in the cave, and I roll an investigation.
As soon as you enter the cave, let me finish my thing.
Okay.
As soon as you guys enter the cave, the first things that you start seeing is that there are little blue orbs of glass that are sort of glowing, strung along the cave walls, and there's no more like constructs or metal or anything other than like little like wires or anything, and that's everything. Pretty much. This is everything immediately visible to you from the mouth of the cave. So what do you want to do? What's the plan? What's the plan?
I'm going to investigate the cave as we walk further in.
Roll! Me
perception.
Please.
Roll investigation if you're
Perception
smart.
or investigation? Which one?
Perception, please.
What?
Alright, Austin, you didn't see anything. Connor, you didn't really see anything. Ben, the first thing that captured your eye, it's funny really, because you didn't even notice that there were lights. The first thing that you saw was writing on the wall. Like a bunch of shit just scribbled.
I wonder how you can see this writing in this complete darkness.
It's not, there's lights on the wall.
Exactly. If I didn't notice the lights.
Yes, well, I get it. Alright, fun. You're cute. There's these some notes that have been scribbled on the walls. It's written in Dwarvish. It's a bunch of like, I don't know. Can you read Dwarvish, by the way?
No.
Okay, so you have no idea what the fuck it says. You just go, I see. You just see a bunch of pictures.
Could I
And,
try
like,
rolling an intelligence to suddenly
Wait,
know
do
and
you-
to suddenly
do
know
you point-
Dwarvish?
Do you point it out to me, Ben? Because I can read Dwarvish.
Well, man, I'm looking. Yes, I'm gonna point out. Like, hey, there's a fucking writing on the wall over here.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
it's Dwarvish.
Alright, I read it.
It looks.
Read the thing.
I read it.
Are you reading it?
Yes.
Alright, so basically you don't understand it because it's math. It's a lot of numbers in Dwarvish. Can you just roll me a Stark D20? I want to see how much of it you actually understand.
Can I roll plus my intelligence or no?
Yeah, roll your intelligence.
Right.
And he shouldn't. And if if it's also one of his known languages, he should at least get advantage.
No, that just means he can read it. So you don't actually know what it says, but if you relay it to
yeah, I'm relaying it
Ben?
to Ben. I'm not sure what it means. 3 to the power of 6 times 9.
69, man, I don't understand.
Oh, here, could I try rolling an intelligence to make sense of what she?
Yeah, you get a roll intelligence for me. Ben, you don't really know the engineering side of it. You do know that it's like magic and engineering at the same time.
I do know that it's magic and engineering at the same time.
Yes, that's the thing that you understand. But if you would roll me Arcana.
Okay.
You know a lot of it is transmutation.
Oh, wow.
Transmutation. A lot of it is like transmutation, evocation. It's like a whole bunch of schools, and it's just like them being put into different equations. And some of them have been scribbled out like they haven't worked. Some of them have notes on how they could possibly like be improved. But the one that sort of sticks out most to you is that there's a machine sort of thing. From what you understand, from what Nari is telling you, it can hold a magical item of insane power.
That might be the engine.
Every single, there's other little chassis around it, and then in big letters it says, Project 1 failed.
Oh. Alright, I'm relaying the information.
So everyone knows all that?
Yep.
Basically, there's this big, powerful machine, and
at least that's what I think.
The first one's broken.
So maybe the first one may have something we could use, I guess.
Well, from what you understand is you just destroyed the first one.
Oh! Okay!
Wait.
Let's go see the other one!
You know that these things have a lot of transmutation.
Wait, what did Nari want to say?
That means he was watching. If he knows that Project 1 that we just wrecked, watching us.
If you remember correctly, Project 1 was already destroyed, and these notes are quite old.
Okay, never mind then.
So it just means it failed a long time ago, and he was like, "Fuck this," and he threw it away.
Right.
And it just happened to turn back on after we showed up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
along the wall if you continue to read, because it's covered the entire cave wall. Nothing but notes throughout this entire thing, and the whole thing is just this Project 2 failed, Project 26 failed, Project 59 failed.
It's a lot.
So basically, throughout this entire cave is just a bunch of math and magic and numbers, and it's just not working.
How many projects were made?
By the time you reach this huge winding path, these broken you reach this huge room, 246 have failed.
I wonder if there's a 420.
So there's this huge cave in front of you. There's this monstrous thing. There's catwalks made out of steel, which are sort of hanging from the ceiling. Some are broken, some are still working. This is just rust, moss, everything sort of hanging from the ceiling. And you know that metallic kind of smell? Kind of smells like that and diesel and all that sort of thing just around, something acidic in the air. The compass, Nari, in your hand, it points to something in the center of the room, and it's this huge metal door with huge, fucking intricate locks. 3 of them just sort of plastered onto that door. This room is huge, by the way. There's a clear way down. There's like this big metal cube-looking thing with some lights on it that aren't on. There's a bunch of machines, a bunch of unfinished robots sort of hanging around. So, what do you want to do? You guys are at the top of this thing. You guys got to make your way down to that door, I'm assuming.
Alright, so...
Should I touch any of these? Oh no.
let me... So, are all these locks, well, locked? What I can tell?
Perception or investigation?
Investigate...
You can't tell from this distance.
Okay.
What's the plan, my dudes?
Alright, so what is exactly, can I get closer to them, the locks? Or would it trigger some sort of trap?
You probably got to make the conscious decision to check these things. There are notes scribbled all over the walls of this area.
So... I'm presuming it all in Dwarvish?
Yep.
Oh, wait, here, before we go, should we... where's the compass pointing?
Are you guys to the door? Are you guys still reading all the stuff on the walls?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do, Sean. I want you to roll me a we'll just say perception.
Okay, rolling my perception.
Nat 20. All right, something pops out in your head immediately when Nari says it, and it says one of these units still in progress, but a unit before and behind it had failed. And these units, you determine, are called sword units.
Sword units?
And they're basically this small little thing, and what they can do is they can store power from this thing, whatever this creature magic item is. And he's been using them as defense mechanisms around the entire place, around the whole cave. And you know that you also know from reading this, because you rolled an nat 20, that all the information that you get from it is that they have to be in a charging station at all times unless they are deployed. And while they're in the charging station, magic hitting that sort of the little conduit, like the little plug, will damage them. Like heavy.
So if I shoot magic at them while they're charging,
they get hurt. At the fuse box that they're doing, it'll just destroy them while they're doing it. It won't like kill them, but it will.
And they're rigged all over this cave.
Yeah.
And so are they related to the traps that we were thinking that may be around here?
You wouldn't know that.
Okay, so they're all around,
and they're working.
They're working on them, but could they still be operational?
They're working, as in they're like completed projects.
Okay, shit, fuck. Okay, I relay the information. Like, guys, there's a bunch of stuff in here that could fuck us up. You gotta listen.
Okay.
So, a bunch of fucking robots around here called sword units are littered all around the place. All around.
The place where this is located is sort of halfway down towards the door.
Like that direction.
Yep.
But good news. So bad news, they kill us. Good news though, if we kill them in their charging stations with magic, especially, we win.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Oh wait, I can't cast spells.
I can though.
Yep. Lay your magic on, Whiz Kid.
Yeah.
So, are you guys still walking along the cave wall down to the door?
Yeah, I guess.
We're gonna...
Is the compass pointing this way?
To the door.
Yeah.
It's pointing this way?
Yeah.
The
as
way
soon
down
as
is you walk in.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I'm gonna, look out for more of the sword units.
All right, perception.
Alright.
Yeah,
Austin,
since
you wanna help me out there, Austin? Roll
Yeah.
general perception.
Okay,
I'm
all of
roll-
you see that they are right next to the door, near the huge panel with all the lights on it.
All
Blocked
right.
by the
Alright, I back away.
You see 3 dormant ones. They are pretty far away from you, so you're fine at this range, but they're there.
All
And they are
right.
plugged into these little frames, and there's some wires hooked up to a little charging box.
All right. So I have some spells. Let's see. Only ones I got that could be cool would be Firebolt or Ray of Frost. I'm thinking Firebolt. What about you?
Yeah, I'd go for Firebolt.
Yeah, actually, it's 1d10. Fuck it, we're going Firebolt.
Roll me a hit.
All right. And how many are there? How many are there?
3, but you want to hit the fuse box. The fuse box is pretty armored.
Like you throw a javelin
Ooh.
at it?
Yep, one of you is going to have to beat its AC.
Oh God, can you tell us its AC?
15.
There you go.
Actually, wait. Could I wait? Actually, if I just wait, hold up. Question: if I use magic missile, it automatically locks.
Mm-hmm.
Could that work?
Yeah.
It won't go through the AC.
Shit. Okay. All right. So we need.
One of you can sneak by it because from what you've read earlier, because apparently you just have like a almanac knowledge on these fucking machines. They don't have the detect life thing that the loader did.
But do they have any types of sensors?
If you are very very close and you are loud.
Really quick.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. Real quick, Connor or Nifty.
Mhm.
Can I roll? Can I use hide and move or no?
You can hide and move.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide in case I actually have disengage escape, so I can hide
Mm-hmm.
and.
So where are you hiding? Sorry, because you're still pretty high up. There's no like catwalks or anything like that. It's just this huge metal contraption, these 3 units, and then the door, which is to your far right.
Okay.
So the units are right in front of you. The big computer thing, you don't even know what it is. This big machine computer
I'm just
looking.
gonna ready my bow in case they start flying towards me and
Yep.
give myself.
They
some
are dormant.
distance and give myself.
Their
some
lights
distance.
are blue. No worries. So you're back.
Yep.
So alright, where is everyone? Nari is run off, right? Or is that Tilly who's run off?
I'm about like 30 feet away from where Ben's shooting his magic from.
Okay. Ben, are you shooting the lock?
Am I shooting the lock or am I shooting the armor?
Not the lock,
or am I shooting the fuse box?
fuse box. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Sorry, the fuse box.
Does anyone want me to?
Go for it, bud. You go for
Well,
it.
actually, I'm just wondering why can't we just shoot the things in their charging station? So
that's what I thought you were gonna do actually.
Yeah,
the fuse
that's
box will deal more damage than you will be able to deal.
Well, I mean, it's not like
And
they're
it will
gonna
do it
wait.
to all 3 of them.
All right.
Yeah, but I have can't. I guess. All right.
Don't waste.
Gonna
the
roll.
spell if you don't have to.
Well, it's a cantrip, so like it's not gonna really waste anything.
One of you could
Firebolt.
probably pop off like the lid if you sneak up next to the fuse box.
Oh yeah, lower its AC.
All right, I am going to stealth close to open it.
Do me a stealth.
19.
19.
Fine, perfect. Nari sort of like creeps, keeping his eyes on the 3 robots. None of them move at all, and now you're right next to the lockbox. Its AC is 15.
I'm going to use my thieves' tools to open it.
Okay, you have advantage.
23.
23.
Boom.
The lid sort of pops off. Can you roll me a dexterity, please?
Yeah. What kind of dexterity? Just a dex.
Dexterity. Dex.
Eight.
You catch the lid before it hits the ground.
Alright.
All right, now here. So like, it's a fuse box, so that means it's electrical. Do you think I should just fry it or freeze
You
it?
should probably get Nari out of the way.
Yeah, Nari is going
I know.
to,
I know. I figured.
So I need to roll a
I figured that's what.
It's a magical. It's magic. So any like attack magic will set it off.
Alright.
Okay.
I need to stealth out of there, yes or no?
Probably.
Alright. 23.
All right, you're fine. Nari is at a safe distance away, sort of.
All
hugging
right.
the door.
All right. Firebolt. Let's go.
Do the thing. You hit it.
Yeah.
You didn't need a. You didn't need a roll for hit for that one because Nari got rid of the thing.
Oh. Well, I hit it anyway.
Yay! It sort of crackles and the pipe sort of disconnect. The three robots sort of like judder and collapse.
We did it!
And then they stand back up.
Oh
You guys have a few seconds. Tell me what you want to do.
no! Initiative!
Well, obviously.
Are you guys gonna like hide? Well, yep.
I'm going.
Nari,
Wait, where's there to hide?
Nari,
Is there anything?
Is there?
You're on the cat. You're on the. Okay, hold on. Let me just lay it out for you guys. You and Tilly are still on the pathway, directly in front. There is a huge machine right to your left. If you just ran up a couple meters, you'd be behind the machine, out of their line of sight.
Okay, yeah.
All right, go do that.
Yeah, we are going
Do the
to
thing.
hide
Nari.
behind. Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind.
Nari, you're still in stealth. I will let you attack. You're like right near them.
Oh,
Wait, I thought Nari got out.
Yeah, she's
Nari
right
got
by
out
the door.
there.
She's right by the door.
okay, I'm by the
Really?
door.
Yep,
So they're
he's right by the
They're
door.
by me. Yes.
Yeah, they're like directly in front of you to your to the door's left, so right in front of you.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
You could sneak attack one of them.
All right. I am going to because if I try to drag this off into a range match, they're just gonna fly towards me and stop that. So I'm just gonna pull out my rapier and my short sword, and I'm going to attack my good one of these good swordy friends.
You're gonna attack the one closest to you.
Yeah, with advantage because they're still
Yep,
sneak attacks. So
that is a hit. Yep.
Rapier. Does that hit with the short sword?
Yep.
Alright. 6. Short sword and sneak attack. 9.
How much is that total?
Altogether, 11 plus 9, 20 damage.
Which one are you attacking?
The one closest to me.
You completely destroy it.
So just
Nari just
dude-
sort of comes in and fucking cleaves it in 4 pieces, and it collapses.
Do they notice though?
Yes, I'm gonna have you roll initiative.
Alright, yeah.
Damn it! I would have figured they wouldn't have noticed, considering it was just a sneak attack.
The machine falling to the ground is very loud.
There's more of sneak attack
Well-
in the way of a sucker punch.
Well, what if you rolled a stealth to try to see if you can sneak off again?
No,
There's not much to stealth behind right now.
they can hear you. You realize? All right, Austin, that's a 9. Thank you.
10.
And what's yours?
11.
11. And Connor, what was yours?
10.
10. All right. The one that just died is dead. He's gone. But the one next to them, Connor, you're gonna have to be quite careful because he's swinging at you. He's doing it.
Oh boy.
He swings.
I'm gonna duck and dodge.
Yeah, that's what you think, but who knows? 17.
Fuck. I don't dodge.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, no, 19. My bad. You don't dodge?
Oh no.
I can't.
Did you try?
You take 2. 2 damage.
Oh no.
It fucking stabs you right in the shoulder and kind of like tosses you aside. And it's like, it's got this butterfly knife looking arm. So it
Oh
just sort
shit!
of,
Where
like,
did it throw
whizzles
him?
down and
So
fucking
what
slashes you.
exactly do these robots look like? Are they literally just like...
They're sort of
robots?
like these they look like these thin sort of things. On one arm they have like 4 fingers and a thumb. On the other they have this sort of like contraption with 5 blades in it. The first one that popped out, it sort of pops out like a little butterfly knife, but it's a short sword.
For a second, I thought these things looked like that one sword Pokemon. What's that sword Pokemon called?
Hone Edge.
Yeah, I thought they were like
That's
literally
way more badass than what I have in my head, and I should have done it, but I didn't, and I'm really sad.
Yeah, they were just sort of these flying sword creatures.
That would have been the best, but they're not. They're robots. And they're both bipedal, and they've got the same sort of head style, but with 1 glowing eyeball instead of 3. So that's 1. The next person in the order is the other sword robot, which shoots a blade at you. Connor?
Oh no.
For 14.
That
Plus 2. No, plus none. 14.
That meets my AC. What does that mean? Attacker's favor.
That's
favor.
That's a hit. Attacker's favor.
Okay. How much damage?
So D4, which I've lost. No, I haven't. 5. Wow.
Ouch. I need to.
It's just you have like a blade in your shoulder now, just sunk right in there.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, it is now. I think it's
Benny boy.
My turn.
Use magic.
All right, another firebolt again. For the one who apparently stabbed Nari.
The one that stabbed or shot?
The stabbed.
The stab? Okay, go for it. What is it?
I got a 10.
A 10 hit?
Yes.
You launch a fireball at it, but it kind of just sort of does nothing to the machine, and it keeps advancing on Nari. Nari, it's
Oh
your
no!
Like,
I guess.
I look over to you like, what the fuck, man?
turn. He did a cool thing, and now he's fucked. That's how this works.
Alright, my turn.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Alright, dual wielding again. I go after the one that was closest to me.
Okay, so the one that's advancing on you.
Yeah.
Hit him.
That's probably a hit.
Yep.
That's probably a hit.
Yep. Do the thing.
It's just 9.
Yep. Plus the short sword.
Plus the short sword. 2, 11.
11. Dang.
Yeah.
He's like sparking, and he stabs you.
Oh no. Wait, what?
He's got a skill for it.
Oh shit.
He sort of like, as you stab you, he stabs you back, and he launches a sword into you. 17.
That hits.
6 damage.
Fuck me. Someone better throw some fucking javelins at these they're closer to me than the rest of the party, right?
It just shoot. Yeah, they're like right on top of you. The rest of the party's still on the path.
Yeah.
Like on the wall. So this, like, you guys see a knife shoot through Nari.
Fuck. Alright, I can make it through this. I'm not going down again. I'm not going down again. I'm going down again.
Do the thing.
Alright.
Tilly.
Alright. Oh, can I disengage as my bonus action and try to move farther away?
You absolutely can and won't be able to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Aha! Rogues can do this.
Alright. I'm going to...
They're not able to make an attack of opportunity because I'm a rogue. I can
Yep,
move
fine.
away.
Do the thing where you run.
Yep,
You're disengaged.
Yep, I run about 60 feet away from them.
Okay. There's not 60 feet away in this thing. You'd be outside of the cave, so you're just sort of like on the path. Like,
Okay,
I'm imagining.
I'm back on the path.
Okay.
Alright.
Tilly.
How close can I get to these robots?
Pretty close. You can get about You can get within range, but not in thing. I gotta take this. I'll be right back, okay? Think about your strap.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go down again.
Oh no! See that's a good thing though. We bought potions for you.
Yeah, I thought I'm not gonna need that many potions. My HP's good again.
Nope.
No, I was wrong. So
Yeah, I should probably.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start using Ray of Frost now.
I mean, they do the same thing. There's one does fire damage and a D10 of fire damage, and the other does D8 of frost damage.
Yeah, that's why I did fire in the first place. But I'm just thinking, like, if they are mechanical or stuff, maybe I could like freeze them or whatever.
Well, is that in the spell description, or is it just a blast of ice?
I don't know.
Read the spell
I'm literally just
description.
like, I'm looking the spell description. Frigid
Alright,
beam of
boys.
blue-white light streaks toward the creature in range. Its speed can be reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So
Sorry about that. What's up, my dudes?
Alright, we're reading about Ray of Frost.
So,
Okay.
okay, real quick. You're saying
Tilly.
I can move up, but I can't.
You won't.
Robots? I can't
Yeah,
do
you
melee?
can javelin them probably. You can probably javelin them.
Alright.
Run javelin them.
Gonna run up, javelin one of them, and wait till they get up close to me. Slash them with my sword.
Do it.
Is that it?
Do. No.
Alright, pull up my sword when they get close.
Alright. Whose turn is it now?
Guess.
Zarubis.
me?
Yay!
Oh, it's Ben's turn?
No, it's not. It's robot.
It's robot turn. Okay. Okay. Do your worst, robots. I'm 60 feet away. Or
One of the robots was there, and now it's in front of Ben, and it stabs Ben.
Oh my god!
It's the Sparky one, and he's just there, and he's like, he looks at you with that glass eyeball, and you're like, well, fuck, okay. And he shanks you, and he hits you.
Wait, what did he roll?
18
Damn it, that hit
20.
me!
plus 2, which is a 20. So yeah, he definitely hit you.
What did he get? How much did he take out?
He did 3.
Okay.
He just fucking stabs you right in the guts, and he stares you in the face. And the other robot behind him takes a pot shot at, sort of dashes, not pot shot, he dashes into Tilly and slashes with his good boy knife, sword arm. And he rolls a 4, so it's not a hit.
I parry it.
Nice. Your turn. It is now Ben.
Alright. So, after getting stabbed,
at this point,
I
think it's best to just destroy him with firebolt, but this is my opinion. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay, how much... Alright, what's their speed again? What's their speed?
What, of them?
Yeah.
They can go 45 feet.
Okay, I can't run away that fast, I think.
You
Yeah.
can scythe them.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
I was thinking
shuddering and shit. It's nearly dead.
okay, fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna try to do fire. No, I want to do firebolt again.
Do the thing. He's right in front of you. Just shoot him in the face. What's that?
15.
Nice. You blow him in the face. How much damage?
7.
It's metal. Is that resistance? Pretty sure that's resistance,
No,
right?
not really.
No. Okay. So you smack him. You just explode its head off, and it just collapses. Its head sort of like tinks by the by Tilly.
Can I roll mending on my turn still or no?
No.
Damn it.
That's an action. It is now you, Connor.
Alright.
This thing is still like it's the only thing that's damage it's taken is the power box, so it's still right in front of you.
All right.
It's right in front of Tilly.
All right. As it's in front of Tilly, I'm going to drop my short sword and throw my dagger.
Yep.
Right, and that hits.
That's a hit.
That's 7 damage.
Yep. Nice. It hits right in the machine's sort of shoulder, and it's now Tilly's turn.
Tilly, finish it. Finish the damn thing.
Alright, it's close to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right in front of you.
And I hit with my sword.
Do the thing.
Down to it. Fucking.
That's not a hit.
Reckless attack.
That is a hit.
Alright.
5.
Fuck.
Sure. That it's kind of like sparking. It's got a big gash on its front. Tilly, it stabs you and does the same thing that it did to Nari, where it shoots a blade through you. And that is 100% a hit. Fuck. Alright, 19. So, it shoots through you, and it deals 6 damage.
Okay.
Alright, it's their turn again.
That was its turn.
Oh, that was its turn. Alright.
Yep.
Ben, fire blast it.
Oh, no, sorry, no, it wasn't. My bad. No, it does. It reloads as a bonus action, and it rolls a 4, so...
Yeah.
Alright. Do I fire?
Yep.
Blow it up.
Exploded. Yep.
Roll the damage.
It's nearly dead. Its legs have been completely blown off. It's just on the ground.
Is it crawling?
It's kind of scary.
Could we just like surround it and just like start hitting it with our weapons?
Yeah, if you wanted. It's nearly dead. So it's
Alright, everyone, get around it! Put it out of its misery!
Nari's going to throw a dagger at it from a safe distance.
Do the thing.
And...
That's a hit.
I was
6 damage. And can I...
How does it die?
I throw a dagger right between its stupid robot head.
Mm-hmm.
Oil or whatever juices is powering it sort of leaks out, and it does like a very small explosion. Just a
Just a little.
Yeah, just a more of a. Yeah.
It's dead! Hooray! You did a thing!
Some health potions.
You should.
Here. And 2d4.
Alright, we survived again.
Hooray, you did the thing. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Wait, why is... Okay.
Wait, why is it 2? So wait, why is it 2? Oh, never mind.
With the 3 sword units destroyed, you guys are free to look around.
I believe we already took... I think we already took a good look around, didn't we?
You took a good look around at the cave walls and all that sort of jam, but you are now at the bottom with the door and the big mechanism to your left.
Okay. I don't necessarily... Is the compass pointing to the machine here?
It's not pointing to the machine, it's pointing towards the door. But the machine does seem to be working.
I'm
There's
not.
Huge panel covered in little light bulbs.
Okay, huge panel. All right.
It's about
I guess I'm gonna roll like investigation or something on the machine.
On the machine?
Yeah, I guess.
Computer, do the thing. Do the thing.
Alright, well, can I assist him?
Well, you see.
Wait, hold up. He wants to assist me. Can he?
Yeah, sure. 21.
All right. So I start by like going up to this thing, tapping it with a blunt end of my scythe, and then giving it a small kick.
Nari, how do you help?
I'm like, no, you have to press this, you idiot. Yeah, boy.
and then I press it.
15 more sword units come out of that now.
Oh no! Sorry. So after he presses the button, after he says, "You gotta press this, you fucking idiot." All right.
So there's a button, and there's about I don't know, about 200 lights. There's also about 200 buttons. The button that you press, the light respective to that button pops up.
So is this thing on?
It was already on. It's just one of the light bulbs is now on, and the button has been pressed, and it's glowing.
All right. So there's a panel, and what does the button, the light? Are there any labels or anything I can see?
There's 2 labels written in Dwarvish.
Nari.
Alright, I read it for him.
It says lock and unlock.
So
lock, the other one's unlock.
So if the light's on, it's unlocked.
You can try.
All right. Is there any? Okay, so let's try it on the door behind us. Is the door behind us locked by chance?
Nope.
It is?
No, sorry. I mean yes.
Okay, so maybe here. Okay, so is there a label by chance labeling the door by?
No.
Is there a label?
There's no labels around the door. No.
Damn it.
There are
Okay.
numbers.
Okay. That I guess yes, the numbers. All right, I'll look for the same numbers. Compare the same numbers on this door to the ones on the machine.
You might want to write this down. On the first lock, 311.
God,
That's
give me a minute.
U311. So the letter U. Yep.
Give me a minute.
311.
Is anyone actually writing down these notes?
Nope. I will though.
Because I don't know if there's any
So the
notes.
Lock 1, 3.
No, just 311. U311.
U311. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For the first lock.
Mm-hmm. The second lock has the letter U, and then 426.
Second lock. U 4 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the third lock is U404.
Alright.
Yeah. So the first sort of lock has a light dead center of it. It's relatively small. I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Fuck. All right. So the topmost lock has a little red light and 4 little interlocking parts. It's tiny little 3 little red lights sort of on the outside. They like decorate it. It's the smallest and most compact lock. You couldn't break it even if you tried. The second lock is big. It's not as dense. It seems to be kind of hollow, but it's got a lot of sharp edges. There's 2 dials, and there's a little hole where the second dial used to be. It's not there anymore. You don't know where it's gone. And the final lock is this huge lock. It sits on the ground. It's that big. It's compact. It's dense. It's fucking heavy, and it's got 3 little holes. And if you look on the inside of it, there's these tiny little mechanisms.
All right.
The first lock you notice doesn't seem to have any like openings or any dials on the lock itself.
All right. Can we use the machine to? Actually, is there anything on the machine that allows us to see what's inside on the other side of the door?
There's a lot of plating on the machine. There's no monitor or anything other than this light thing.
But is there still anything that could tell us what's on the other side of the door?
There's nothing.
Okay. All right. You guys want to open this door?
Alright, we open it using the combination that we have.
What's the combination?
Combination for the first lock.
Okay, what is it?
U311.
You put that. How do you put that in on the 100 buttons that correspond with the 100 lights?
This is a little bit in depth.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we're gonna. So I guess I guess we're 2, 3, 1, 1 in that specific order.
Yeah.
So which button is U? Which one is 3? Which one is the ones?
Well, I mean,
What would
Naru's the
that
one
be?
reading them. Naru's the one guiding me, so she's probably can like tell me which one's a hit.
I'm gonna go
Well,
for.
think about it. Let me try to explain it one more time. There is only 100 buttons and only 100 lights. The buttons are not marked. If you press one of the buttons, the button corresponding to the light, for example, if you hit the 50th button, the 50th light in order will turn on. If you press it again, it turns off.
Alright.
Then there's no numbers, there's no letters, there's nothing.
Okay.
Alright. Idea. I am actually stumped with this one.
All right. So let's think this again.
There's like stuff around you guys that you can have like a look at.
I thought we only had the machine.
There's any.
Well, I mean, yeah. Hit me.
I would like to do an investigation check to try to see if there's like a key. To the
Where are you
place.
investigating?
Just around.
Think about what's around you. All right, let me.
Hey, Austin.
Yep.
Hey, that's a 23 perception.
Give me a
All right.
motherfucker.
Listen. So I'm gonna give you your surroundings, okay? Looking around the entire room, you see. First of all, you determine that the numbers on each lock is a unit identification code. So you look down at the little destroyed sword units, you see they have similar codes. There's one, Unit 248, Unit 96, and it's just you and then the corresponding number to that specific unit.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get this. So like does this machine like unlock the doors for like the holding cells for these units?
I'll get to it. One moment.
Alright, real quick. Like,
yep.
The robot numbers, real quick. 2298.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Those ones don't matter.
Yeah, they don't matter.
But I was just making those ones up at the top of my head. I'm just saying they're the same as the ones that you see on the locks.
Okay.
They're like the same sort of format. So U and then a number. So, and you can also feel some sort of magic around, specifically between the computer sort of thing and the locks, specifically the first lock. And looking around, you can see a small little compartment underneath the little panel, the control panel. It's like this kind of box that it's sitting on, and you can see it's like sort of wedged open a little bit. And around there's some live wires. There's the frame, which has a serial number on it. Doesn't really matter to anything. And a destroyed fuse box. That's basically everything around. So to summarize, you know that the machine and the first lock are linked. You know that the locks and the other units that you've just fought have the same sort of numbers on them. and there is a little compartment underneath the panel.
No. I try to open up the compartment.
That's Austin.
Connor. Bush.
Does Connor know?
Do you tell me about it? You tell me about the compartment?
Yeah, I tell you about it.
Alright, go do the thing.
I open it up. Do I need to roll anything?
Hit me your strength.
Can I use my thieves tool to sort of pry it open?
You can absolutely do that, and then you'll be rolling me a dex. Thieves tools. Okay, 9.
Well, no, he got initiative, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't have advantage.
That was only on a certain thing.
Oh.
So you pry this thing open. Some papers fly out and scatter everywhere. That's the only real repercussion for this thing.
Yeah.
You kind of like pry it open with like a little crowbar. Some shit flies everywhere.
Yeah.
Sort of scatters all over the ground at Sean's feet. Everything is written in Dwarvish. There's some drawings, there's pictures, there's some old paper, there's some fresh paper. It's bizarre. And it's just everywhere, all over the place. And in there is a little lockbox. Little black lockbox.
Can I unlock
guess-
it with my thieves tools?
It's not locked.
I open it up.
It has 125 gold.
Yay!
Hooray!
What-
Do the thing. How do you split that?
125.
No one knows though. Nari. I have the thing though. No one knows that you've seen the lockbox.
I will hey, I'm not that greedy, so I'll split it between friends.
He splits it between his friends. What a gentleman.
All right, cool. So 125 divided by 3, it's like 41, pretty much like a 41.667 whatever between 3 of us. So I mean, so one of us is gonna have to
Nari's,
take 46,
I think, has the
and another's
least.
gonna have to take 47.
Give Nari 47. Doesn't matter. It's 1 gold, right? So, all right, you guys got all the golds divided?
Alright.
Put that in.
I got it.
All right. So there's all these papers written in Dwarvish.
I read through them.
Fuck, you are bored.
I try to find some semblance of a key, to the.
Fuck,
puzzle.
you are bored. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you wanna? You guys wanna do me each, single one of you, while Nari's reading all of this out. I want one of you to make a intelligence. One of you to. I want Sean to make intelligence. I want Nari to make a what is it? Fucking investigation. And I want Ben. I want you to make another Arcana. Tilly.
Yeah, I didn't do that good. I didn't do that good.
It's okay.
I have
Connor.
23. I am not 20 the investigation.
Nice. You find so much information on specific things, specifically 3 units that, much like the sword units, are powered by something else, by this machine. And from what you can gather from it, from Ben's ability to decipher it, Ben doesn't know what magic it is necessarily that's keeping these things running. He doesn't know any of the magic side, but from his basic understanding of math, these things are security systems. They're living machines. And you guys determined that by unlocking them with the combination code safe used throughout one of the areas in this facility, you will have to fight and defeat the unit.
So we've discovered that we should just leave the machine alone and just go on our way.
So basically, this big machine here will unlock the first one. There is, however, a code sequence somewhere in the room.
Alright.
So I mean, but if we unlock it, that means we have to fight it eventually.
If you unlock it, you have to fight it immediately.
Idea.
Wait, immediately?
Idea.
You can see that the lights...
Away.
Yep.
I want to try to study, like, just try to open a panel to this machine.
Go ahead.
Look through the wires and try to maybe figure out a way to disable this entire thing.
If you disable the entire thing, the connection between that and the lock will break.
If it breaks, do you think the doors will lock?
There's only one way to find out. It's very risky.
Alright.
If you roll Arcana, you can determine how strong it is and what will happen.
Alright, I am going to roll sleight of hand to try to mess with some wires, pull the right things.
Please.
21.
Sleight of hand. Alright, nice. I'm gonna have you... Nice train noise, my man. Sadly, because you're not exactly an engineer, I'm gonna have you roll disadvantage. I was trying to say that earlier.
Oh.
10 is okay, but you do fuck something up.
Why?
4 lights on the monitor explode.
No! What did you do?
It's repercussion. Don't worry about it. It'll be fun.
I'm kind of worried. I need some help.
I got this.
Before anything else happens, I want to cast Mending on myself. I realize I still need...
Alright, well, you cast the Mending while everyone else does a thing. Tilly, what do you want to do?
Fuck.
Do you want to roll, like, perception, see if you can find anything else? You get 1 health back.
Can I roll it? Can I cast it again? We're not doing anything.
Can I roll another sleight of hand to try to disable it?
Yes. Do the thing.
Yeah, I literally just like...
Well,
Advantage! Disadvantage, I mean.
Yay.
I'll check for more traps. Nope. Don't spot
16
shit.
lights shatter and explode.
No!
I got this!
The machine says otherwise!
I keep ripping out wires.
Austin, there's so much light exploding right now, you have no idea what's happening.
15.
15? Thank fucking God. One of the lights on the lock go up.
Okay, something good happened, I think.
One of the lights on the wall goes out.
Oh, there goes that one.
No, it doesn't explode, it just goes out. Turns off.
Okay.
Alright. So, in order to...
It has nothing to do with that, however, because on looking at the ground, everything explodes and you die. I'm kidding. No. One of the lights, a couple of the lights on the walls go out, like it's losing power.
Does it keep happening, or...
No.
Here, I want to go back there.
I want you guys to think about the things for a moment. Have a look at what you've got on the ground. You've got destroyed robots' corpses, which haven't gone away, and you fought a loader at the start. There's some details that are glossed over there that were pretty important.
I have a kind of bad feeling about this.
Okay, I'm going to
Can I go back and check the robot?
I'm gonna...
Which one, the loader or the swords?
The loader.
I can just give you a little detail thing if you roll me history. Or intelligence, even.
I'll roll history.
Okay.
No.
I guess I'll try rolling the history.
Ben, thank fuck. You remember that the robot had a fucked up arm, it had 3 legs, and it had 3 eyes.
Okay, fucked up 1 arm, 3 legs, 3 eyes. Okay.
You remember that the eyes glowed blue.
They
turned
blue.
red, just like the lights on the monitor when it was attacking.
So you mean like on the other droids when they were attacking?
Yep.
So from what I could tell, if these things know we're here,
3 eyes.
Yes, it has 3 eyes. The lure has 3 eyes, 3 legs, a fucked up arm, and they turn from blue to red if they know if it's going to attack us.
Mm-hmm.
So, and from the ones we just fought, their eyes turn from blue to red whenever they attack us, right?
Yeah.
So at least there's one thing that can tell whether we're safe or not. Oh man.
So you guys got these other little sword unit robots around as well.
Did they have do the sword units have any other resembling physical appearances?
You can roll me numbers. That's what dice are for. Roll me perception, investigation. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
22.
22 perception. Boosh, one of them has 4, and the other has 1. The other 2 have 1.
Wait, one arm?
One has 4 eyes, and the other 2 have 1.
Should I just destroy these things?
Wait.
They aren't glowing. That's just the amount of eyes they had.
They're just gonna
So
come
they're
down.
dead. It looks like they're dead, but the ones that have just one eyes, what are they equipped with?
The ones that have 1 eyes,
Yes.
same thing as the one with 4.
Okay then. It's because are there any oh fuck. Because it seems like that there are different modules compared to the other one.
You can feel free to check them.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna roll a perception check on one of the bodies.
Which one?
We're gonna look at the one where that's like closer to the charging station, since
Okay.
we
The one that Nari
actually
ripped apart?
Yep.
that
At the
one.
start?
Yep.
That one
Yeah,
had
we'll start
4.
with that one.
That one had
That
the
one's-
4 eyes.
Okay, so we're gonna be inspecting the body, seeing what type of weapons it had. We're looking for any noticeable differences between the 4 eyes and the 1 eyes.
Mm-hmm. The most notable difference between those one is that one had a little bit better armor. It had some better plating, and on
So
the back, it says something in Dwarvish in one of the panels.
Can I read it?
No.
You can read it.
What does it say?
All right.
On the panel, it says its serial number, U98, and it has a little sort of like notch in it, which, from what your understanding of it, it pulls out, and like a bunch of little clicks and things happen, and it reveals this sort of weird, twisty, interlocking mechanism. And it does it in a sequence, and I'll put it in the Roll20. It takes 20. It clicks 23 times on the first, 42 times on the second,
This is a lot of information.
7 times on the third, and 4 times on the fifth. On the fourth. And that's it.
Where did you put this?
And
He
then
put this in the
Roll20.
chat.
On
All
the,
right.
Remember what you guys are trying to do with the monitor, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Which I don't even know what we're trying to do with this thing, because
Yeah,
all I know is it unlocks doors.
Yeah,
all I wanna do is,
what
like-
the fuck?
Like that's all I know. It unlocks doors to things that try to kill us. So as far as I know, I kind of want to leave it alone.
Like,
Not only that-
if we were to just go forward and leave these locks, would we be fine or no? Or do
No, because the compass is pointing into the door.
Okay.
I know. I mean, if we go any farther, would there be any severe repercussions if you didn't bother with the machine?
You wouldn't be able to go through the door.
So the door is locked, and we have to use the machine to open it.
Yeah.
To open up, yeah.
But it also
Okay,
means we're gonna
okay.
have to fight what's on the other side, so it's a risk we're gonna have to take in order to fulfill the mission. All right.
Yeah, why
Yes.
did it take it so long? Fuck.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's just like we're trying. Like
I
the
expected
buttons don't have.
To be completely honest, I kind of expected you guys to immediately check all the robots. But that's fine.
No.
Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like. So 23, 42, 7, and 4. God, these are the clicks that make it work.
Yeah. So
I don't know, press some fucking
all right,
buttons!
I'm gonna press the 24th button, the 42.
23rd.
23rd, 42nd, 7th.
Yeah, I'm gonna press the 23rd, the 42nd, the 7th, and the 4th button.
The 7th was already on because Nari did a thing.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so like we press the remaining buttons in the corresponding order.
As you do that, the whole monitor sort of flashes up. The whole panel flashes up, and the lock turns from red to blue. You hear some loud chunks, and it drops.
Hooray! We win!
We won. We beat it.
The lock. the lock.
Door automatically opens, just like a really long arm with a knife comes out, stabs one of us.
You'll die.
Even worse. The door opens slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It takes 4 sessions. No,
takes an hour to open.
the machine.
No. Behind the door is just like it's like a dead body of like a wizard with like a traffic cone on his head.
No, anything but that.
That would be a reward.
I'd rather
I'll
have
tell you
the
what
door
does
open
work
slowly.
with the lock. I'll tell you what happens.
What?
The lights turn from blue back to red, and it stands up.
The door?
No, the lock that fell off the door.
Oh god damn it! The lock's a robot.
And we will see you in the next episode.
That puzzle was.
Yeah, you guys are fucking dumb. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, no, it's to be fair, it's a mix of dumb and I'm very much a visual learner. If I had
You are. I should have made a map, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
like-
making a map next time. Fuck this.
Yeah,
Jesus
no,
fucking
because
Christ.
when you say 100 buttons, I'm like, well,
It's over.
it's over.
It's
No,
not
it's
a
just-
puzzle.
And not only that, but there was also like so many things. It's like there are numbers, but they're in Dwarven, and only one of us reads Dwarven. And there was also another side room with a bunch of papers,
Listen.
and they also read Dwarven.
Also, the keys are
You
blank.
can only read this on the 4th moon of the 12th equinox.
It's not hard. You guys just have to look at the thing. I said that.
You said that after so
And then
long.
the thing will happen, and you'll know what to fucking do.
You just said that so long after we were like, what the fuck do we do?
I spoiled the whole thing.
Yeah, cause like
I
the first thing.
expected you guys to be like, wow, one of them has a different body type. Let's look at that one because that one looks
No,
suspicious as
because
fuck.
they're jobbers. We can just kill them and we leave them. We're murderers.
Exactly. It's just like I just want to go
a
through.
puzzle again unless I have like 20 solutions to it. Because fuck that. That was bullshit. I'm not mad at you guys, by the way. That was entirely my fault. That's why.
No,
I'm
because
upset.
I kind of love how it's just like I'm rolling investigation. It's just like I go to the machine, I tap it a couple times with my scythe, and then I kick it.
Yeah, so the door opens. I should have just have it opens. That's what just happened.
We win.
Honestly, I thought the keys were blank. And we had to guess
Really?
which keys to press. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, at first I was trying to think of what letter corresponding to the alphabet.
Like,
With
it's
the-
like
No,
trying to do a
no, it
keyboard,
was just like a number
but
thing.
none of the things are labeled.
I was trying. I had no like fucking returns back to that thing, but Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm gonna give you another fucking thing because I don't know if you even heard it, but that's not the only room.
Oh my god.
There's like 2 other rooms, and then the final room. This isn't meant to be that long. Luckily for you though, the other doors are not hard to get through.
Yeah.
Neither
Like,
was this one wasn't supposed
I
to
don't
be.
I don't mind
This
if
one
I don't
was
mind if
supposed
those.
to be, look at the suspicious thing, get the code, press the button, door opens.
Alright. Well,
It was
that
lit-
was the
I mean, like-
Sequence.
other than that, I had fun.
I'm glad because Jesus, it's okay.
I mean,
No-
like, as a good thing, we're fucking stupid because we got paid for it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We found some
Also,
money.
Like, you also knew that you would have to fight these things, right? I told you that when you got the notes.
mind fighting them. It's just like,
Well,
I know.
we're player characters. If we can bullshit and cheese something, we'll do it.
Well, I mean, you did the thing. You fucking, if you had kept doing the sleight of hand, I would have let you in. Getting good rolls, I would have just let the door fall off because that was pretty funny.
You forget.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean? If you just kept sleight of handing the fucking machine?
Yeah, it would have either destroyed all the lights, leaving only the 4 ones that you needed to press, or it would have just opened the door.
Like it's just like Nari, are you okay? Give me a minute. And he's just like, Nari.
This has hurt me.
Okay, there's only 4 buttons left. Here, let me take a look.
Hey, Nifty.
Jesus Christ.
Happy birthday, Nifty.
Thank you guys.
Happy birthday, Nifty.
I'm really sorry that puzzle sucked. It wasn't.
Listen, just
Honestly,
okay.
I thought it would just be, oh, there's a suspicious thing. Let's look at the suspicious thing.
No, because we're not gonna care. Not because like player characters aren't gonna really care about the dead enemies unless there's something cool to do.
Yeah, I should have made it like this one is special. Look at this, how special it is. Look at it. Ooh, wow, it's on a pedestal. How special is this thing? Look at it.
It's on a pedestal. It's dead body. It's on a pedestal. You killed it, and it's just on a pedestal now.
a pedestal appears. It says,
Instead of like.
The fucking no, okay, like the fucking roof of the cave opens up and God's light shines down on this one big enemy. Maybe you should
how do we
look at
solve the puzzle? No,
Honestly,
like the other 2 are very, 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 very easy to open. I've now decided I have to rewrite them a little bit.
I don't know.
I'm not
Nifty.
gonna let
I
you
might
problem.
I might be too fucking stupid.
We might be.
You know what?
Hey,
from now on, all the notes on the cave walls are written in crayon.
Listen, hey, we may be. Listen, we may be stupid, but we are retarded.
No, we are
I
retarded.
don't know about that. I'm sorry I didn't have maps for this area. I meant to, but I got backed up with some life.
Yeah, it's
So-
not your fault. It's more of
Okay, no, I mean it is because I was supposed to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see, and I didn't.
yeah.
But it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, this was like
It's
mainly.
fine.
It's, I mean, like that.
At least the door didn't open slowly. Fate was
there's 2 more locks on the door. They're very
Turns
easy
out there
to
was a
open.
door behind the door.
Ha
I mean, technically speaking, that's true.
So the whole thing is there's 3 locks. You've just unlocked the first one. Now you just gotta beat this contraction.
I know, but no, it's just like no. Worst thing is like door opens, Sebastian walks out and arrests all of us for breaking and entering.
We're doing a B&E.
And
Fucking bastard, man. Let me tell you.
no.
So there's 2 more.
Sebastian
Do you want?
tells you there's 5 more doors.
So yeah. So the whole thing is those 3 things are robots. Do you want me to describe what the locks look like again?
No.
The first one that you're
I'm
fighting.
hungry
Alright.
as heck.
No, because like, listen. If this is the case, then all we're gonna do when we get to the next lock is literally just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah. No.
You can try, but you won't be able to beat it when it's locked.
All right. Just to let you know, Nifty.
Yeah.
If you're ever having any difficulty describing a map or we're not getting it,
Yeah, I'll make a
free-
fucking map.
feel free to just scribble it onto Roll20.
I'll do it. I'll do the thing, because
Yeah,
Jesus.
because positioning wise, I was a little confused this session on
Yeah,
what this place
okay.
looked like. I'm like, is it a cave? Is it like a factory?
It's a cave with shit in it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just a cave with some things. I will do better next session. That was pretty bad.
It's okay. We're still streaming. It's fine.
It's fine. I'll do better next time. I'll have maps and shit.
Alright.
Ben,
I can't wait for the
Oh.
next session. Whenever it is.
Cool.
I know it's gonna be fucking amazing.
I'm gonna kick your asses with this one, and then we can get on to no more puzzles. I'm just gonna have you guys fight shit.
Talk to shit. Or sneak shit.
Sneak shit. Have you fight some shit?
Make them pushy puzzles. Make them pushy block puzzles.
I will. I will make a block puzzle for you, Boosh. Don't worry. Yeah. No, alright, so from here on, guys...
do Silent Hill-esque
I will do better.
puzzles.
I will do better.
Wait, Silent Hill. Which Silent Hill? Which Silent Hill?
Silent Hill 2 puzzles.
Silent Hill 2 puzzles.
Silent Hill.
Let's do that.
No, Silent Hill 3 puzzles are the worst. They're the worst, like...
Oh, fuck that, like...
No.
I will write better puzzles. Don't worry.
No, because, like, fucking Silent Hill 3 puzzles... Silent Hill 3 puzzles are, like, the worst thing ever. Because, like, even if they're, like, simple, you have to give yourself, like, the right position. It's like, can you imagine one of our characters going, I see it, but I'm not in the right position. Give me a minute.
So Nifty,
make an athletics roll.
I have a story for you, because I am notoriously bad at puzzles. Like, my roommate Tom made a very good puzzle based off of blackjack. And it's a very good puzzle. My problem with it was, I was drunk. So, I believe it was the day I got my diploma, so I decided to, like, buy a bottle of something and drink it all by myself. And
Alright.
And B, I don't know how to play blackjack. So from the moment I saw this puzzle, I knew I was gonna hate it.
Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm terrible. Anyways, this is a good stream. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm sorry it fell apart right at the end.
Happy birthday, Nifty!